Good for you!
Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it.
One,
Kid can't even read.
two.
The price is wrong.
Welcome to the CommanderSmiths. Excuse me.
We are the CommanderSmiths.
I'm Adam Smith.
And I'm Lowry Smith.
Don't worry.
We're cousins.
This is episode 424, and hey, we got a lot going on. This is like back in the old days where we have like 5 topics for one episode.
It is a little bit, right? We're going to try and speed through 3 of the 7.
3 of the
but
7.
Also, we've gone over some of the stuff a lot, and then others are kind of newer ideas, but it's better to have it kind of maybe all in one spot instead of multiple.
So what are we
episodes?
doing? What are we doing? What are we doing here? What
What
are we
episode
doing?
Was this 424?
Yeah, 424.
I gotta write that down too. Okay, but what we're gonna be doing is we are doing exceptions to the rules that we have. There are certain cards or styles of things that we don't like. Obviously, the ones that we've talked about a ton throughout the whole lifespan of 8 years is we don't play counterspells, we don't tutor, and we don't combo. We do the best of our ability not to do those things, but we will bring up things that we get the fuck out of here. Or is this for life?
Get the fuck.
I'm monologuing and you're throwing it all off. But essentially, like we're gonna talk about some of the things that we're like, yeah, that ain't too bad to go with, and we'll speed through all that. But then we're gonna talk about kind of wraths that we like, extra turns that we're okay with, discard, land denial or destruction, and then extra combat, probably in with extra turns. And we're just going to have discussions about ideas and why it's okay or not.
So this might not appeal to a lot of people because they might not have any rules on what they do or their rule 0. But we're just kind of going off if you guys have listened to us and you know what our rule 0 is. And I'm going to tell you, I'm being biased. It's a lot of fun to have the rule 0 of the no tutors, the no combo, infinite combos, and blah 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 blah. It makes the games, every game, different, and we've talked about that for years. So if your play group is trying to decide if it's not having fun and you keep seeing the same wins and all that, maybe try and use some of the things that we've talked about. But we're like Larry said, we're going to talk about things that we probably are okay with, like for example, some of the counter. Arcane Denial is one we always talk about that one as one that for counterspells, I don't feel so bad when I get countered. Yeah, it sucks. My stuff gets countered, but hey, I get to freaking draw cards after that. So that's a good example there. What are you gonna say?
But this one might be split into 2. So if you like
we'll
this idea, potentially just come back the next week as well. If you're new to the channel,
if you're watching live, you'll see it fine.
You're right.
Yeah, it's the audio people that if we might have it split into 2. Next week, it's a little complicated with the holidays and our schedules and stuff. So we're going to see. I mentioned before that next week will be Tuesday for live, but that's all up in the air. It depends on what happens tonight. I am drinking a 16% alcohol beer for my.
So let's see if you're alive next week.
Right. Well, it's just like this might be lengthy if. Well, normally, if
drinking. Your birthday in a couple days here. Happy birthday!
It's in
or audio wise a day ago. No,
the day of. It's tomorrow.
Oh,
depending on how long this cast goes, and we're on the East Coast. We're not on the East Coast, but East Coasters will be my birthday. You know, and I'm the type of person. Thank you. Cheers. That I like celebrating my birthday. I'm that person. So
his birthday month.
Yes, I strongly admit it, and I don't care. I like celebrating my birthday, and I like to take advantage of it. So, cheers. Yeah. Okay. So then the other part of it is we do have staple verses. because we have the finals, the tournament with the fog tournament, and we have the final 2, and we will talk about that in a little bit. And so it'll be a staple versus. We'll bring that back, and I don't know if people know that from when we've done the tournament stuff. Is now we are doing a staple versus for the final 2. So Lowry and I will argue for one. Lowry has one. He knows which one moved on. I know which one of mine moved on, and we're gonna fight back and forth. And then we also have a secret lair, which I think that's what we're gonna start with. So we have a secret lair. With it. We got. Let's jump over there really quick. Boop. And I will hit this, but we have some talking to do. So first of all, it's a secret. I'm holding my beer and I haven't taken a sip yet. We are going to talk about the Garfield one that's coming up. So just buckle up for a second. We just wanted to chat about the debacle that was yesterday. And I feel like this is just deja vu of we go over this same thing probably every 6 months, 4 months, something like that. You know? Yeah, probably about every 4 months.
When they put out something really awesome, and then they just go, it goes gonzo, and everybody loves it. Everybody complains, and I think I truly do think that their printing strategy is, when it's a great product like Goblin Storm, underprint the shit out of it to make everybody unhappy. And then if it's just casual garbage, they will print the shit out of it.
And it'll sit on their site for
on the shelf.
6 to 12 months. Yes.
Right. And I guess that's the collectability part of it, I guess.
Here's the other part. Like, add on top of that, they dropped the price $50. I mean, you go back to the beginning, the coin flip deck was 100, and then they popped it to 150, and then it went to 200 for 2 not garbage, but like I said, when we talked about this last week, even the bad commander decks are still good. Even at that $200 price, they were still profitable ones. They still have good value in them. This is a good commander deck. They dropped
one of the most popular tribes out there.
Yep, and I was discussing on the Discord with people. This might be better. This might be the best commander deck one that they put out. I think value wise, this one's going to be probably surpass Angels, which is the best one. Coin flips there, but that was because of whatever. So yeah, if you don't know, if you don't care about the secret layer stuff, this was only up for about 30 minutes. You could only get one. So that kind of tells you right there, they were really, like, if everybody only can get one and it sold out that quick, normally it takes a little bit longer for these one or two, but this sold out one of the fastest ones to sell out. You know, like,
I was here in 35 minutes officially.
35. So yeah. So
it's that's very, very fast. Anything under an hour is very fast.
Yeah. And let's repeat the takes. What they should do, and this is Wizards. Someday you'll listen to us. Cole, put the word out. I know Cole is the first time jumping, not first time, but he doesn't jump into the secret layers very often, and he jumped into this one, and Lucky Bastard was in like the first 5-minute line. He didn't have really the line. He's like, oh, this is easy. I'll do secret layers all the time because I could get it in 5 minutes. But Wizards, you're leaving money on the table, like lots and lots and lots of money. Like the fact that you dropped it $50 and it still sold out in 30 minutes. Think if even at $200, it would have sold out that fast. But the thing, what you should do is have that same amount that you just had that sold out, put it up for sale. Once those sell out, then you put up a little warning saying, okay, if you are buying now, you're not going to receive this for 2 months, or a month or whatever. Like
whatever you can do it feasibly in.
Right. Give that time frame. We waited 6 months for the damn coin flips, at least 6 months.
God, I swear it was a year.
Yeah, you might be right. It was a long time. And finally got it. It was fantastic. Whatever, I was patiently waiting for it. And it was fine. Got those, and those are my most profitable, because of how cheap they were and everything. People are going to be fine with it. You're going to make everybody happier. Make the people that like to buy and sell these like I do. I'll be the ones that I'll be one that wants to get in line and get it so I can get it as soon as possible. Again, we're repeating this, so we've talked about this many times. Like, this is a solution. Everybody makes money.
make everybody happy. Like I think that's what you should be doing, Hasbro, Wizards, whatever, because just because it takes a little bit longer for it to get into people's hands, if everybody that initially wants it can get it, the stuff that you're selling later on for the scalpers that everybody's mad at, they just sell it later. They got to hold on to their inventory a little bit longer, but eventually, as the game grows, there will be people that weren't around that go, oh, that's awesome, I want that.
Right.
And there's a scarcity already built into everything that's going on. It's essentially the game plan that has always happened, as in Mirrored cards just are hard to get.
Yeah.
Because that was printed 20 years ago.
Right.
And just why change up that formula, especially when you're doing such a great product?
Right. And you made
that
the
you're
point
making a ton of money on.
You made the point in the Discord, the very first one with Coin Flip was a print to demand.
Yeah.
And like,
they had to have made tons of money.
Right.
And they must have went, I don't want to do that again.
They made tons of money. And that right now, that deck is really expensive. Everybody could have bought it. You know, you had a time frame, like, and that's what we say is like, put it up for a week, put it up for 5 days, put it whatever. Give a time frame so people know, okay, it's only going to be up for 3 days. I'm going to jump on there, whatever. If you really wanted a limited time, go 3 days, you know, or even 24 hours. That's fine. People can figure out. If people are complaining that they weren't able to buy it in 24 hours, that's on them. Like if they were busy, whatever, you know, if that's what you want to do. I mean, something like this, Commander decks, this should be up there for a time frame. Sleeping Elephant is asking what the Goblin lands go for in 2 years. I mean,
$1 million.
$1 million. No,
I don't know.
I still think, because the dogs and cats one, those are still going for $10, and it was a very similar thing. So I don't know. Like, there's a lot of them, so I think
there's got to be more Goblin decks out there than cats and dogs.
But people love their cats and dogs. Like that's why those secret layers go crazy.
I'll admit I don't like my cats.
What?
Motherfuckers.
You've been building all these little cool things for your cats, and
which I thought they would like me for, but they don't.
They don't know that you did it. They just know that there's something there
know
for
that
them.
It appeared, and they're fine with it.
But yeah, so the Goblin Storm deck, this one's gonna be the opposite of what I thought. The singles are gonna go up. They're gonna go
crazy.
Yeah, and I mean they're already sealed. Product is already going. I mean, I guess there were some that was like listed for 800 or something like that. Yeah. Don't buy those. Wait until people get these in hand. As you can see, it ships May 20th. My birthday, or tomorrow. Woo! So start shipping tomorrow. Wait about a week or two. If you didn't get a hold of this, start looking at, you know, if you want the whole deck, I don't know what to tell you there. Like that part, it's probably going to be the cheapest it's going to be in that when people get it in hand. And that's the best bet. Otherwise, pull off the singles because they'll be cheap then. But yeah, I don't understand. I don't get it. Like there hasn't been an explanation that I've seen where it's just like, oh, that makes sense why you're doing it to this and this and that, you know? Like unless they're just...
so like a little bit of the explanation that we heard in the Discord was that initially what they were doing was print to demand. When that was happening, they were being overrun. So they weren't reprinting anything.
Yeah.
And then they were just behind and sending stuff out super late, and that made people mad. And then they adjusted without telling anybody and still called it print to demand, but then they would way overprint and then let shit rot and burn it all when it didn't sell. So they were losing money that way.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of like print what you're doing and then allow it to go beyond when people want it.
Because you know these people, the people that did not get this.
I don't think they know.
But you know, like the thing is like all the people that didn't get it, all the people in the Discord, you weren't able to get it. You were waiting in line, and it sold out by that point. You wouldn't be mad that you're going to receive this later this summer or in the fall, like right? Like you're gonna be like, oh fuck yeah, I paid for it. You wouldn't be mad about it. All these people will be mad. They'll complain, oh, why is it taking so long? But you're still getting the product, and that's the part that sucks is like, I don't know. It's just, it sucks because it seems like a very, from our perspective, an easy solution to make everybody happy. What is Sleeping
even
Elephant?
the artist of Goblin
they
recommended bootlegs, proxies, goblins for the people, he said.
Yeah, because
that's
because the artist I read it. I don't know, what's all true right now, but supposedly on the interwebs, the artist was in line and it sold out before they get a copy because they made it. But they were trying to get more, because they made it, and they didn't get a copy. So it's just, again,
give it to your mom for Christmas, and you can't.
Yeah, right. Your mom for Christmas,
not my mom, but their mom,
right? But again,
your mom would be like, "What are you doing?"
I'll give you this tip. We say this on the Secret Lairs whenever we talk about it, and I'm going to say it again here. Open as many browsers as you can. Get as many of these in your each one separate. You open. Your Google, your Mozilla, your Microsoft, and then go in the incognito ones, because it get
Those
in line.
Are busy doing something else though.
Yeah, that's the other part is if you're busy. But if you aren't busy,
masturbation.
If you aren't busy, get multiples going, because then I had only 2 of them that were under an hour. Everything else I had 12 open and 2 of them were under an hour. It just betters your chance of getting one of these. Or any secret lair. So I do it for every single secret lair. I just open up a bunch of them, and then once I go through the line, I buy what I want. So you can change your order at that point. So highly, don't just do one. If you really want something, get multiple browsers going at one time. And you don't have to buy it if you go through the line. If you get your copy that you want, you're fine. Then just cancel all the other ones. It's pretty easy, So that's just my little tip. 3 browsers. Cole had 3 browsers going.
Had 2.
Both
did 1 and 1 private, and it's still just got 1.
Yeah. So that's how crazy it was. I mean, this one was fast, and we knew it was going to be fast. I just didn't realize it was going to be that fast. So. All right. So, is there anything else we want to talk about with the goblin stuff?
No, we're good.
Okay.
We could have copied and pasted from last time.
Right. Just put a little tag over the video, reference what we've talked about before. So, okay, let's actually talk about one that did get spoiled this last week. Hit this button. So I'm gonna not repeat that part again for you guys, but I will repeat what we're talking about here. What did Ibukaki say? Maybe if Adam wasn't such a piece of shit scalper.
Since you loved him up last time when we were playing together, now he can be extra mean to all of us.
Hey, I got lots, dude. Ibukaki. Your cards are selling like crazy. It's just kind of nuts. So I have some checks that I need to give you. So be careful. Call me a piece of shit.
Yeah. Also, there's going to be a piece of shit tax on there.
Yeah.
And
that's a good point. Oh, my fees just went up, Ibukaki. You used to get that friend discount. You're not my friend anymore. But anyways, okay. So when we are talking about the secret layers here, so we are going to talk about the cats are the best super drop, which is it's all Garfield. So they did the Cats versus Dogs Chaos Vault last year, and Cats won. It was whatever one sold out first, and that was the one that would be featured. So when we talk about breakpoints here, what it means if we say a breakpoint 2, it means if you buy 2 of these, one will pay for the other one. Breakpoint 3 means you buy 3 of them, 2 of them will eventually get you the one for free. So that's the whole point of this, is you want to have this for free and not have to put your own money in. And so that's why we do that. We will also do a grading. Teacher Daddy Lowry, we started that a while back. So Lowry we'll give grades, and Lowry he was a teacher, so that's why that started. Timing.
Substitute.
When we talk about pricing of things, it's a mature timing of like 10 to 16 months. So that's just what secret layers do. It's kind of a nice thing. It's like a little pseudo reserve list things. So these are just kind of estimates going off of other secret layers, other special printings of these cards. I think that's it. Grades, everything. Yep, gone through all that. Cool. So, all right, Lowry, let's get started. When is this dropping? You see the date down there? Can you see it? Beep.
June 15th.
Oh.
Good. I was looking at May 4th. I'm like, that already happened.
Yeah,
yeah, June 15th. So we're talking a little less than a month.
Yeah.
And
there isn't anything other special
Tad's very
things.
excited.
Yeah, because there's one that's in here. Yep. Okay, so it's all Garfield themed. So let's get
motivationally challenged. Speaking to me, we have Ren and Suri, which is Garfield and Odie, best friends.
So this is the third secret layer printing of Ren and Siri. So
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the application of it.
Yeah, this one fits really well.
Yeah,
and
then you have Orim's Chant, which is Talk to the Paw. So they're all kind of reskinned and stuff like that. The card has gone up being played in Modern, I'm guessing.
Oh,
but,
Orms has?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just the
I
older
guess.
printing has. Older printing's up to like 1520.
Yeah, I was going to say, we do have a Modern Horizons 3 special printing of that. And that's a 12 and a 50. I did not put it at 50, just so you know. But that's a 12 and a 50 for that one. But that's...
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
And then you have Ponder, which is hang in there, like everybody's English school poster had. A Garfield hang in there.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
And then you have Beast Within, which is I Hate Mondays. I get it. And then Garfield and the Pink Cat. I don't remember her name at all.
I don't
but she
either.
Was, Soul Ring. That's a Soul Ring.
It's a Soul Ring. What is her name? I don't remember. Does anybody know their
Matilda.
name? Matilda?
I don't know. No, it's not.
Pinky. Okay, so what do we feel about this Soul Ring? Because Soul Rings, we're getting Soul Rings a lot in these secret layer drops, and the bad Soul Rings will be in that $10 to $15 range. The mediocre is 20 to 30, and then the really good ones are 40 plus.
I think being like, I can see this being something that fits into cat decks a bit, like Ren and Suri, but I'd probably still just rather have the original Cat Soul Ring.
Yeah, the
like,
flip one.
This doesn't top that.
Yeah.
We can't even remember the girl cat's name.
Nermal.
Looks like Mimi
Nermal,
from
no, wasn't
Fairy
Nermal
Show.
the short
No,
cat?
Nermal's the kitten.
little kitten, the little short cat.
Yeah,
it was
that's
like
the
short.
gray
like,
one.
This
It was
size.
a cartoon. It was all. How big was your screen?
I had
That's
a
what
giant
matters.
screen. I was just huge.
Okay.
Where's my good for you?
Oh, good for you.
I mean,
this one feels
personally,
mediocre for me.
Let's look at everything again. So,
Well, no,
Ponder-
just say, I'm saying mediocre for the Soul Ring.
mediocre.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a $15 to $20 Soul Ring. It's not.
Oh,
It's not a garbage like 10.
I was thinking 10.
Oh, were you?
I'm okay calling it garbage.
Okay. Beast Within, we do have one secret layer printing. It's a really cool one. It's that monster poster art one. Those are going for 2027 or 20 and 27. So you guys are so old.
You guys. Ponder has multiple reprintings.
multiple. So that one it's not going to really get in there. Orums, that's like a 10 to 15. Really, Ren and Siri is the one. So each secret layer printing is at about 40, 45. We did get it in one of the commander decks.
Yeah.
And that one's going and that was just a basic one with a little, whatchamacallit, the list symbol in the left-hand corner. And that's a $25 card. So you can kind of get a base of what Ren Series is going to be. So overall, it's a pretty good, it's a pretty good, there's good card selection in here. Is there anything that's standing out? I mean, if you're a Garfield fan, I don't remember. Were you into Garfield? Because I always got like book day or whatever. It was either Far Side, and that's when this got spoiled. I was like, when's the Far Side secret layer? Because I'm all about that. Because I got Far Side and Garfield. Those were the two I always got, and sometimes Calvin and Hobbes. So this kind of speaks to me a little bit because it was those rectangular, not like the I know books are rectangular, but you know the landscape.
It was like a comic strip.
It was a landscape one, you know, and so I loved those books. It was like I was collecting them in a way. But yeah, how do you feel about this one? I guess I got to give you the value. Value-wise, on non-foil side of things, is 85. After shipping and fees, brings you down to 63, which is a breakpoint 3. So you buy 3 of these, you get 1 free. 105 for the foil after fees and shipping brings you down to 80. So also a breakpoint 3, just right at that breakpoint 3. Teacher Daddy Lowry, how do you feel about this? What grade would you give this one, and would you buy this one? We are all old, true RoboCop.
We are. I don't like it.
The Soul Ring,
like it's all reprints other than Orim's Chant for Secret Lair style. I do like Garfield and Odie best buys.
I was gonna say I think this is my favorite Rin and Siri variation of all the Secret Lairs.
I don't know, that one full art that they have is very pretty.
The one that's the flip?
Maybe?
It is a flip. Then there's the cartoon one that looks like Candyland kind of thing. That's the other one.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Okay, so you like the
this one is very whatever for me. It's a C minus. C minus for me.
We're very far apart. I'm a B plus.
You're a B plus.
I mean, Beast Within is gonna get you a $15 to $20. I mean, that's a cool Beast Within.
I don't think so.
You don't think that's a cool Beast Within?
No. It's not competing against the other one.
You don't think it is? It's Garfield, and he's a beast.
It was a $10 one.
Soul Ring is a little low. I put it at 15 to 20. You're at 10.
There's 5?
But Garfield and Odie,
that'll be something.
Yeah, I think that's 20, I think that's gonna. Yeah, I think that one's gonna be the drop for right there. So I'm at a B plus. You're at a C minus. So is it worth it? You're not worth it, right?
Would I buy it? No.
And we should say this is a 30 and 40, so they did not up the price.
I also don't want to build like a Garfield deck. I have no, like, if you're into Garfield, I don't think there's any, like, I would go a C plus if I liked Garfield. And was like, oh, cool, I'll buy this.
You didn't like Garfield? Who are you?
It's not that I didn't like
Who
Garfield.
Are you?
This is just, it's a very
Garfield is you in cat form. I mean, look at what you're wearing. You are Garfield.
That's fair. That's very true.
You like lasagna.
No, you bought this for me.
I know.
You wanted me to look like Garfield.
My plan 6 years later finally works. I just was waiting for this day.
One bit.
Walked into a trap. I mean, it's you. You hate Mondays.
Why don't you ever make me lasagna when I come over?
I will for you. I knew
you
liked
better
it.
now. I'll wear the robe. You give me lasagna, and then you're John, the dude.
Yeah. Or I'm Odie when you're drunk playing Commander and then you pick on me the whole time.
Okay,
push me off the table. All right, let's move on to the next one. So I like it. I think this one's pretty good. You didn't like that one so much. All right, so what is this one, Larry? What do we got here?
Secret Lair Garfield as intended. You have Swords to Plowshare, which Garfield is pushing Odie off the table.
Okay, really quick, I have to pause you. Ibukaki said no one likes lasagna more than Trombley because that's an inside joke with guys weekend, but it was okay. It was the end of side story, end of the night. We're done playing cards. We're done playing games. It's just me, Ibukaki, Mark playing another game, and we're wasted. And Trombley is high as hell. Goes and fills up his plate of lasagna, cooks it, and is just sitting there eating it, and then he stops and is just staring at it. And freaking Ibukaki, I laughed my ass off, but he's just like, and this was the moment where he thought to himself, I took too much lasagna, and then we all just lost it because we were fucked up. And so, anyways, that was a good time. All right, okay, so back to the Secret Lair drop.
Garfield pushing off Odie is Swords to Plowshare. You have Counterspell, which is Garfield slapping John.
That's a good counterspell there, slapping him.
Yeah, Dark Ritual. him drinking coffee.
See,
Perfect.
Lowry
Also,
in the morning, right there.
yes, that's exactly it. I even have bunny slippers.
See, and a teddy bear.
No, just kidding. But I wear pajamas over my robe in the morning. So
Over your robe?
just like he does.
Wait, what? You put
'Cause I
your
have this Garfield robe.
oh
I put the
because it's
PJs on.
part of your body. I
Called
get it.
role playing.
All right,
Get
got
into it.
I got it.
I got Earthquake.
I actually thought you put like your pajama like that.
I sleep in the boxers.
Ooh,
That's it.
That's what I do too.
That's you need it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
Don't worry, we're cousins.
Not next to each other. All right, Earthquake. Should have been a lightning bolt, but him eating lasagna, I guess.
I don't get that. I mean, I guess because he's getting heavier.
Gonna make a scene.
No.
Then you got Fog, which is
That's a
the
good Fog.
mice carrying him off. It should have been an Inkshield, in my opinion, with all those little mice.
Oh, that could have been funny. Wait, what? It's okay. We would have all believed that Lowry would do that kind of fashion statement.
Where
All right.
PJ's on the outside
Yeah,
of a
yeah.
Garfield robe.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this one's interesting. Pretty much across the board is like $10 to $15, like with all this stuff. Let's move back to swords. Swords, we have five secret layer printings of swords.
Mhm.
It is in 2.51 million decks. I mean, it's used a hell ton. Say all these are used a lot, like every single one of these cards. Swords can vary. If it's a really good one, it can get up there in price. I will say that I just sold out of my the office swords. And those were going for 20. I don't have these at that. I have it at 10 to 15. Counterspells are generally range between that 10 and 15. Dark Ritual is a weird one. It depends on the art. If you do the Frazetta, what is his name? Frank Frazetta. His is going for a shit ton. But then we got the Venom ones, and those are still at like 15. So it's like, where are
But
we?
those are relatively new. They came out in the fall, so they're not
Right.
even hitting
But
your timing marks.
Frank's went way up really quick, and I think it's just because
Right.
of the
He is
artist.
a very popular
Yeah.
artist,
right.
and it very much fits the theme of Dark Ritual as well. I would say Venom fits better than this, but also people like coffee and are kind of stupid. It's like coffee's very much like bacon, where people are just like,
Bacon!
put bacon on everything.
Yeah.
Coffee is amazing. It's just that kind of, I don't know, bullshit.
So you think people are going to buy this because of the coffee and not the Garfield?
Correct.
I love you, Lowry.
People will wear this as a shirt, like a morning shirt, because of coffee, not because of Garfield.
All right. Then Earthquake. That's the bottom dweller right there. But Fog.
No, this is still no.
What?
Fog is worse than Earthquake.
No, but hang on a second. Let me back it up really quick. There is no special printing of Earthquake, but who uses Earthquake? I mean,
I do. It's
Again.
going to be in the discussion later on.
who uses Earthquake? But also, Fog has no special printing. There is no like secret layer. There's no cool printing of this. They're all cheap. So I think this could go up a little bit, but I still only have it as a 10 to 15. Like that's where I have it because I don't.
How many decks is Fog in?
167,000 EDH rec decks.
It's like nothing compared to these other ones.
Yeah, but when you do that, like, yeah, that's nothing when you compare it to Soul Ring.
That's
Like,
as many precons as they have it in.
but
at this point.
Earthquake is 53,000.
Yeah, that's enough.
Dark Ritual. Wait, whoa. That's enough, but Fog, it's not.
Right. This is called a double standard.
Yeah,
And
Dark
versus
Rituals.
cards that I like versus unplayable trash.
You just don't like it because Tad likes it. 1.12 million for Dark Ritual, Counterspell 1.82 million, and I already mentioned swords. So, all that being said, non-foil side of things, $45. Bringing it down after fees and shipping is $34, so it's a breakpoint 9 of these. Foil side of things, $70 after fees and shipping brings you down to $56. Breakpoint 4 is a little bit better. 4 is my borderline of like, okay, if I want to get multiples, that might be something to do. But Teacher Daddy Lowry, what do you think about this? Where's your grade on this one? And would you buy this one? Are you going to buy this one?
No. I'm not going to buy this. This is a C minus, D plus.
C minus? I gave it a C.
D plus. I'm willing to do a D plus if people really dislike it with me. It doesn't have, I think it's worse than the first one. It doesn't have a Ren and Suri.
Yep.
But Dark Ritual something and Swords of Plowshare something and Counterspells. Those are legit cards.
They are, but the thing is like Dark Ritual is the one that could get like big money.
This isn't going to be a $200 card.
Right.
No.
And if you're going off of what Venom inks or Venom color, like I said, they're only 15. So I would take those over this Dark Ritual, and that's just my personal preference.
Yeah.
But I guess there might be a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
Damn it. I was making the joke. You just got to let me finish. Coffee. You're taking this Dark Ritual every day. So maybe it's higher.
Buy 14 of them.
I'm changing my grade. It's an A+ because of coffee.
A+ for Dark Ritual. F for everything else.
All right, so we're kind of in the same boat. I was about C or either D+, C-, or in that same range. Okay. All right, then we get to the last one. So this is a 3-drop at this point. 3
Secret Lair Garfield. Our only thought is to entertain you. I don't know this style. It seems a lot different than the other Garfield ones.
Yep.
But you got It That Betrays, which is great.
Yep.
That's a great card. Maddening Cacophony. That's that mill one.
Fantastic. Mill, yes.
Yeah. And then you have Maddening Hex. Great art. I like what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't play this one, but I like that it moves around. It's a fun card.
Yeah, actually, I don't like. I have the card, but mentally, I was like, I don't remember. I didn't know what this card's kind of cool. Like, I kind of like this card. It's kind of a cool. This is a weird one. Like this next one. Sorry,
Hunter's Insight, where he's riding a dog.
I think it's supposed to be a fisheye lens because look how misshapen Garfield's head is. Right? Isn't that what we're getting here? Because he has like more of like a.
You think that's the insight part?
I don't. It is. I'll tell you this. You look at the original art. It's copying the original art, just with Garfield on a Sabretooth. And it's facing the opposite way. Yeah, it is.
That's not the original art. The original art
No.
is...
Like, hang on, let me show you. Hunters.
You're talking about the Commander one.
Yeah.
Hunter's Insight original is supposed to be on the side of a T-shirt with multiple wolves.
See, this one. This is one I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah.
Now I want to see my version. That's on the side of a T-shirt from up north.
That one?
Yeah. That should be on a T-shirt.
It is. Yes, I had this wolf shirt.
We had this. Yeah,
Yes.
every kid in the 90s had this.
This one. Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have said original. I just meant the last one that I was the commander meant. But it's kind of cool. It's mimicking that. It's him riding that and all that. But his head just looks like, I don't know. It looks like a misshapen pumpkin. It doesn't look like an actual head. So I find that
I think
one
you're right.
Okay, and then the last card in there, which is a lot going on. I don't even know where Garfield is. Oh, I see Garfield. That's
Molten Collapse.
That's a psychedelic one right
This is
there.
from like one of the Ixalons.
These are good.
Yeah. All right, give us the prices.
It That Betrays is the only thing that holds us up. Maddening Cacophony, yes. I've mentioned this before. We did get that one with the Furbies, and I was selling the extended ones, the original ones, for 20. The Furby ones are still only 10 to 15, and that was last fall, so that still has some time to mature. But It That Betrays, we have one secret layer of that, and that's 27 and 37. So I think we're in that range. I think this is a cool It That Betrays, though. Sorry, my beer burps. I dig this one better than the other secret layer we got because we actually had a border and it was kind of just basic. It was a basic bitch. This is kind of I dig this one quite a bit.
I do like the other art, but they did nothing with the border and everything. I agree with that.
I do like I mentioned, Maddening Hex. I'm like, I kind of want to use this somewhere. Where can I use this? It's kind of if people don't know what it is, that you enchant a player. Whenever an enchanted player casts a non-creature spell, roll a d6. Lowry's favorite, rolling different dice. And then it deals that damage equal to the result. Then it attaches to another opponent chosen at random. So it won't go to you. It'll go to one of the other opponents.
Somebody else.
But it'd be cool if you could, multiply the damage. D6 isn't that much, but it's only a 3-drop. But everything else, Hunter's Insight, I do have that in a deck or two. But yeah, so we're not looking at a lot of price. 55 for non-foil, after fees 38, so breakpoint 5. Foil 80 after fees down to 59, so breakpoint 4. That being said, do you like this one better than the last one at least? What's your grade, Teacher Daddy Lowry?
I think I like this better than the other two. I like the art styles and different choices. I still like some of the card choices. I think it's more interesting. I give it a better grade. I'm more likely to buy this as well.
What would you give this grade, Teacher Daddy?
I give it a C+.
Hey, we're in the same ballpark. I gave it a
Wherever.
C+ for this one. So yeah. All right.
I mean, you got your It That Betrays, which is kind of your money card. What is the first Secret Lair's price on It That Betrays? It has to be over 20, right?
27 for the non-foil, 37 for the foils.
Yeah. So
And it's
I
a
see
90.
this being in
It's
the
an
upper 20s.
95,000 EDH rec deck. So
I see this being worth something.
yeah. Yep. All right. So really quick, if you guys are thinking about picking up any of these, let us know. If you like any of these, if you think these are garbage, let us know in the comments. Love to hear what your guys' thoughts on the Garfield stuff. How did they do with the Garfield stuff? I mean, I think they hit all the little comic stuff, but I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's a terrible drop. We've had a lot worse recently than this. I'm gonna get it. What?
Surprise.
Here's my shock face.
Yeah. Don't do that on camera. Yeah, you just. Yep.
Cole's gonna clip
Great.
it. Remember when people used to clip our stuff whenever we did shit on the podcast?
Just your nipple. What?
Well, that's Afogaki. My nipple's still his profile picture. What were you gonna say though? Nothing.
I don't know.
All right. Okay. So we are done with the Secret Lair. It's time to move on to the tournament. Let me get Secret Lair out of there. Secret Lair out of there. Hunter's Insight out of there. All right. Tournament. All right. So, Lowry, you know the finals, but I got to let everybody else know. We had...
I also forgot what the matchups are.
Constant Miss, which was Lowry's the number 2 overall pick, going against Lowry, or the number 12 overall pick, Inkshield. So that was our first battle, and I don't need to ask you where that shook out. Both these were good matchups for finals. There was no blowout. But what is going on there? Let's refresh that, because that isn't how we want to... Is it 2 zoomed in? The hell? All right, there we go. Inkshield takes down Constant Miss. So the number 2 pick...
54 to 46.
54% of the votes went to Inkshield. So Inkshield moves on to the finals. Then we had Maze of Ith, which was number 13 overall, going against number 1 Obscuring Haze. And again, that was a close one. 57% goes to Obscuring Haze. So we have Obscuring Haze going against Inkshield. Let me get this staple versus, and let me get to the button, because I don't get to play it much. And also Mortal Kombat just came out, so it kind of is very fitting. Where is it? I normally have like a big staple.
You choose the worst. How dare you?
What are you talking about?
Choose that kind of art difference.
I don't know what you were talking about, sir.
Go full art, no border for my card, and Lowry gets the plain, cheapest version that was just reprinted.
You know what I would say, Lowry?
I would just say build a better deck.
I don't know. I just came across that button. I can't find my staple verses. I write it in really big. Why can't I? You're doing a good job of it. Stump. Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. Ready?
Here we go.
Wait, mouth button?
Yeah.
I like those buttons.
Excuse me, I believe you have my stapler.
Fight!
Staple versus! All right. How this works, Larry and I are going to argue for you guys to vote for these cards because this is the finals here. So Larry's going to argue his legitimate final card against my legitimate final card. And then it's more fun when we're really drunk, but we're not. So you just got to deal with that. But here we go. So, Larry, you are the underdog. Why don't you talk about your card here? You're the underdog because you're the seed wise. This is a number 12.
So I'm not the underdog because I have the better card.
That wouldn't make you the underdog. That would make you
no, because I'm going to win. There was enough. Look, I underrate Inkshield. There were multiple people in the Discord going, I just won the game with this card. They just, it was story upon story. We could have written a book about it. And I think that's what every vote is going to go towards.
It'd be like a one-page book.
Look, I'll read Inkshield again. Page. This is 5 mana instant, and it's just like golf, where the higher the score, the better it is. And prevents all combat damage that would be dealt to you this turn. For each 1 damage prevented this way, create a 2/1 white and black Inkling creature token with flying. That is an army. Look, if somebody's just going to hit you for 5 damage and you prevent that damage, you get 10 power on board.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure. That's better than 5. It's 10. More is better. Remember?
But what if they don't attack you? Whoops.
What if they don't attack you with any fog? It's just not going to be used.
Then
we're talking about using the card.
You leave up 5 mana and they don't attack you? That seems like a waste of a turn.
No, you got other instant speed stuff. Gary's Sanitarium.
What? Why are you assuming you have other things in your hand? Like you could
because I build better decks. I always have other things in hand.
All right, let me talk about mine before I start ripping yours apart.
Okay.
I have Obscuring Haze. It is 2 colorless and 1 green for an instant. If your commander, or if you control your commander, you may play this spell without paying its mana cost.
Right.
Oh, free spells are fun.
Whoa! Why are you assuming you have other things, like a commander?
But at least you know you have your commander instead of picking one of 99 cards.
Yeah, I know. Look, I have more. There are 99 cards.
Let me talk about my card. My card is not done talking about.
You're already done. Your card is done talking.
No, it isn't.
Well. All right.
It's prevent all damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures your opponents control. So I can still deal damage.
Okay.
Can you?
They're attacking you because they don't care what creatures you have.
What are they doing when they're like, attacking you?
We could probably kill them through all of those creatures they have open.
That's what they're doing? Like we're just
That is exactly what's happening.
So here's the thing.
I'm going to Crater Hoof. I don't care what creatures you have. And you're like, don't kill me.
I can play an optimal hand.
I kill them the next turn.
Or I can play an optimal turn, get all my stuff out that I want to get out, and not leave mana open, not waste 5 sitting there. And if I don't get attacked, hey, I'm fine. If I get attacked, boom.
You don't know how to set up cards and how things are working. We're talking about at the end of the game.
We're talking about practice.
Saving your ass.
Not a game. We're talking about practice.
We're talking
not a game. It's practice.
Not a game. Not a game.
Practice.
Talking about practice. Look, I am talking about a game. You're talking about practice. So, in essence, you're saying if you're playing yourself against your own decks, that's what you do. I just go.
I don't do that. I just
you play your decks against each other. Then you run to each side of the table. And
when
you're going,
I was
God, my
9,
is going to be amazing. And then you go, oh, my Obscuring Haze is going to be amazing. And you stare at each other and don't do anything.
I stare at you. How do I
you
do
stare
that?
At it. You put a mirror in the other spot.
What are you gonna do about it? You feel lucky?
Look, I'm not gonna say that Obscuring Haze is a bad card. I'm just saying it's not very good. Whereas Inkshield wins you the game.
Okay.
It's a black-white token win the game.
I'll give you that one plus.
No, it's more than likely at least 6 tokens. It's not just one. That'd be silly.
I'm giving you that is the only plus I have on your side for mine is it is a potential game winner. But if they don't attack you, it's the same thing as Cyclonic Rift. If you purposely attack out and be like, oh, I left myself open. Look what I'm doing. Oh, I have 5 mana sitting there. What is he doing? I have no idea what's going on. Why would he leave 5 mana? You have Inkshield. Come on. It's Cyclonic Rift. You know what's about to happen. Why even attack into it?
I'd rather bluff 5 mana than 7.
You don't know Obscuring Haze is coming. It could come whenever it wants. It comes on a Tuesday.
That's because it has
comes
issues.
on a
You should
Wednesday.
go to the doctor for
it comes on a Thursday. It comes on a Friday. It comes on a Saturday. It comes anytime
You're just
it wants.
describing a guy's weekend? I don't know.
It's weekday schedule.
It's the only thing on my calendar, at least.
So on my side, I have 4 pluses. It's a free frog. It's a free fog. I can use this for others.
If it was a frog, I'd probably use it.
You can't prevent damage you can't use this politically. I can use Obscuring Haze politically. I can save somebody's life. I'm a hero. I saved your life. Now you know what? You're gonna pay the debt, and you're gonna kill the other person. Can you do that with yours? And say holding up 5 mana?
You couldn't do that with this anyway. I understand that you like living in La La Land, but nobody's gonna do that for you. They will just kill you.
What?
This is Game of Thrones, baby. You just die.
You
save the person, they kill you. That's how that works.
You're just like, they don't like you because you call them names and you said their mom
also,
sucks.
You played a fog. Who plays a fog? When somebody's playing fog, you know to go and kill them. With Inkshield, you play the fog and then you kill them.
Well, and the thing is you have to wait a turn to kill them. Mine, I can kill the creatures instantly. Like mine, it just prevents the damage from all your opponents'
creatures.
It's
all dead,
and then I just
dead.
They're dead. I swing in. I kill the ones that I want to kill.
Hand, dead. The library dead. The life total dead.
Everybody's dead.
Inkshield kills them dead.
So what happens when they don't attack you?
Then I'm probably gonna win the next turn anyway.
Why?
Because why wouldn't they attack me because my creature base is superior to theirs.
Why don't you describe what you have out in play at this point?
Obviously, Walls of Bossing say.
Name things that aren't a part of the colors that you're playing with at this point.
I have Wall of Souls, Wall of Shadows.
No, you're not naming. You're naming things that are actually in the colors. Don't do that.
Wall of Torment.
Wall of Stone.
No, that's a red one. Stop it.
Jeremy played a wall, and he's like, "Where's Lowry?" It was before you got there.
Wall of Crypt Bones. I know which one he did. It was two black and a colorless. Regenerates itself. Stupid wall. It's from Nemesis. I know exactly what he did.
Yeah. He lost.
He lost. That's
because he played a wall.
He was playing Mogus. Look, we all know. I'll just keep on repeating myself if you want, but we can end this as well. Have you gone over all of your positives, or are you just like dragging this out as long as you can?
By
using
I
words?
hit all yours. Nope, I got everything I wanted. I got my positives.
Can you draw a picture of this coming on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday?
All the days.
Look, it's a good card. It deserves to be at least number 3. It shouldn't even be in the finals, though.
I think Inkshield, I agree. That should have been the 3rd pick.
No, we're talking about it. Your card. Obscuring Haze.
Hey, how did your overall number 1 pick do?
A better percentage than yours. 13th seed.
It's 12. Because I'm odds and you're evens.
All right.
All right. If you guys want to vote for this, the finals will be up Starting tomorrow, Wednesday, my birthday. Just so you guys know, if you guys haven't heard, if you know, did you know I was building a house?
Make a comment when you vote. Say happy birthday, Adam.
Thank you.
We're
you
not
know,
voting for obscuring Haze.
Did you know I was building a house? Have I told you I was building a house?
Still?
Yeah. But yeah, so put that the voting will be up on the YouTube, so make sure you guys get the votes in. I don't know when the finals will be because it just depends on what happens with this, because we are at an hour. Wow, we
are at an hour. Yep.
All right.
We're fucked. Yeah, this is gonna go at least an hour.
Oh, come
Hashtag
on.
Team Forest Walk. There we go.
Come on. Fuckers.
Get the fuck out!
So
Mr.
I definitely planned
Sean,
this whole section right here.
Is
to
this
only
Sean
be
the
about a
plumber?
half hour.
It's Sean Young. It's definitely Sean the plumber. You fucker. You get another one.
Get the fuck out!
Thanks for joining, bud.
Yeah, and thanks for that pinata, Mr. Fucker. Mr.
That sounds like he's going to vote for Inkshield at this point. You are very aggressive, sir. You need to calm down.
You know, and I'm going to
and
lose.
go lick your spicy sucker.
Whoa, I was wondering where that was going.
Or did you eat them all already?
No,
that had some heat to it.
I didn't actually taste the spicy sucker. Did you see that video I sent you before the podcast?
I responded to it.
Oh, did you? I already put my.
It was
phone.
after the fact. After I sent you another video.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is all
Yeah,
like.
no, I don't want to.
inside
I don't want a handshake like that. Not at all. That was a lot of dry humping.
All right, let me get out of here. Where are we at? We did that. We are onto this, and all right, we're on to our main topic here, Lowry. This is you take it away, Lowry.
All right. Was there no damage in the first hour of the show? Sorry, I missed the goblin chat. Yeah, we did talk about the goblin. We talked about the Garfield Secret Lair, and then we finished up the tournament, and now we're here. And then I just destroyed Adam in Stable Versus. And so right now, what we're
It's my birthday. You all should vote for me because it's my birthday.
Calm down.
Happy birthday to me.
That's stupid.
I
That
already
might
finished my
actually work.
16%. Now I'm moving on to the 10% alcohol.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. All right. We are going to talk about exceptions to the rules. And really, we're talking about stuff that we like and maybe you like it. I think Adam talked about it at the beginning, and he has a really good point. Like, if you feel like things are going too fast or stale or you like everything needs to be changed up, some of these ideas you can incorporate. We're not even saying all of them, because even in our playgroup, not everybody's listening to us.
right.
And that's how we know that our podcast is ineffective. And so
I don't think anybody listen in our play group. There's maybe 5% of them that listen to our podcast.
right. And we're saying this in front of Sean the plumber as he might be starting.
Yeah, right.
And now he knows he can quit.
Right. That's yesterday's news. No,
No,
my birthday,
well, but tomorrow is his actual birthday.
the 20th.
And so
20th.
maybe, I don't know. I don't know how this is working. Look,
You don't know what
But
birthdays
we're just talking
work?
about exceptions to the
like
rule.
once a year, I traveled around the sun. I am a space traveler, and I've now traveled around the sun one rotation
would you call yourself an
in about
astronaut?
an hour and 30 minutes. Dude, my algorithms are all space right now. It's kind of fucking funny.
What?
Because I'll take my good night edible, and then I'll do videos and stuff, and it's well, there's some boobs in there, but there is a lot of space stuff. She's like, why do you listen to so much smart shit when you're stoned? I'm just like, it's like, I don't know, it just makes my mind expand, man.
You just want your mind blown.
That's kind of crazy though. Like some of there's anyways. Okay, what are we doing?
Exceptions to the rule. Now, we oftentimes talk about the things that we don't like playing with, which are counterspells, tutors, and combos. And I think those are the biggest ones that we try and avoid since we made them kind of rules. Let's go over.
Look how dark this is, dude. Ready? Woo. It's like motor oil.
That's good stuff.
Yeah,
That's going to be tasty.
It's Lupulin, barrel aged cinnamon coffee, shop assault vehicle. Oh, that's a pretty sweet picture.
Also seems aggressive. I would
There's a
like
kitty.
to say, even though I was
Hey.
making the joke that nobody listens to the podcast, I would also like to point out that Adam isn't paying attention to the podcast
Right.
currently.
Right, but look.
It's a coffee again.
Yeah,
Who cares?
it's
Nobody
coffee.
likes coffee. Nobody likes coffee.
I like it. All right. Okay.
Okay. And so let's go over. Do you have
The
your notes
audio
on
people are just
Counterspells?
gonna love this. There's like a lot of gaps of like just nothing happening because I'm being a douche.
Because I don't edit that out. That's just gonna be there. That's real time.
Yeah.
That's all.
You're
that's all
welcome.
it-
Happy birthday from me to you. I don't know what
But
that means.
Adam did the work and said that we already did an episode like this for Counterspells, which was episode 312. If you want to go listen to more in depth. But what are some cards that we like?
Okay. Yeah. So like we mentioned earlier when we were talking about this topic, is the Arcane Denial is one of the big ones. Like both of us are like, that's a fair one, you know, like you don't feel butthurt necessarily. You lose your
I think if you're
spell.
giving something
Let me
like
pull
an
it up
offer you
just-
can't refuse, Swan Song, those kind of cards at least don't feel as bad when we get our stuff countered. I still don't use really any of those.
I don't have any of them, but I don't feel shitty when that happens. Getting Arcane.
Right. So I think in a general sense, those kind of cards at least don't make you feel so bad.
Yeah.
And that's what if I was going to, I would more than likely use those style of cards. Counterspells.
In our original episode, you actually had on your list Cryptic Command because of the amount of the CMC with that. It's 3 blue and the 1 colorless. It does have multiple, the modes, which is very nice. So it's used in different things. So I do like using what's the other one? The one that has
Is it like Inspiration's Call, the 6-mana one?
Yeah, but that's not the right name.
Yeah.
But it has I do use that one, whatever it is. What
has
is
7 different modes on it. But here's the thing is like I had that note down and just counterspells that can do other things, like something that different kinds of modes.
Right.
And I do think that's okay as well, because that allows you to use the most opportune version of it and not have it be
in a pinch.
bad.
It's a counterspell, but it's a big counterspell. It's not a 2-drop counterspell. It's not a free counterspell.
And it's
so
good enough to open up like 4 or 5 pieces of mana, just like Inkshield, and it's going to be great for you.
Bitch, please.
Well, here's another thought. What do you think about off-color counterspells? So like most of this is going to be red and white, but does that feel as bad if a Mana Tithe gets you, or a Rebuff the Wicked, Avoid Fate, Red Elemental Blast, stuff like that? So non-blue counterspells.
Yeah, that one's a little different because it's so specific. Counterspell. No, this one isn't as bad because you're paying 1. Like there's a way to get up. Yeah, you're not going to cast this unless they're
I'm not
completely tapped out.
specifically saying this ability. Just like if a non-blue counterspell is being played, is that something that you would play or be like, nah, you got me. That's cool.
Would I play it
when it's played on you?
No. Do I get?
Is this something that you would play, or this doesn't feel good enough in my opinion? Anyway,
monetize. People do, they typically don't. You do.
What about
out.
a mana leak, where it's blue but it's 3 mana to not counter the spell?
It still feels. Because why would you put that in your deck? Because it's so situational that you might not even hit it, So it's just like, not that you won't hit it, but like you want to counter, like the thing that you want to counter, and they leave the mana open. That happens so much where I do see these. I like those better than just straight up counterspell. It allows for situational. So I'll say this: counterspell, no. and I don't mind if people do it. Obviously, when we talk about this, we don't get mad at people that do it in our play group. So this, this is just something that Lowry and I don't do. But I do get hit with those, you know, mono-leak type things, or it hinders your plan from playing another spell, you know, because you're like, well, I want this one to go through, so spend that mono when my plan is kind of messed up. So I guess that's a little more acceptable, you know. Do you pay the one?
It's a different version.
Well, okay. Here's one I did have on our list too. That was from yours as well. Spell Swindle. That's like a 5 counter. It's a 5-drop counter spell. It does benefit you. I think what happens with that one though instead is people aren't saving it to save the table or whatever. It's more of like, I'm trying to get ramp. How do you feel about that kind of thing? Where it's
like going aggressively with it.
Well, it's just like, you just cast a really big spell. I want all those treasures, so I'm going to cast this. Or I really need to ramp. I need like 3 or 4 more mana. I'm going to counter this, and it doesn't matter what it is.
Can we talk about like the playable one when it comes to mana drain? Like, I feel like that's the one that's actually playable, because the other one that leaves treasures or tokens or whatever, 5 mana counterspells are just really hard to actually play.
Whoa.
Like if you get hit with it, I have no problem with it. But mana drain.
Wait. 5 mana, just leaving that 5 mana open is really hard to play?
For counterspells. Yes. Specifically counterspells.
Can I?
Yes.
Can I splice
Gun
this?
the fogs?
I kind of want to edit this video and splice that part in.
You're not going to.
And no, I'm not going to. I don't have enough time. But if I had time, I'd splice it in and just have you come in and be like, boop.
Look, it doesn't matter what I would or wouldn't do in staple verses, but now it matters what I would or wouldn't do in this conversation. How about this? You are aggressively using mana drain.
Oh.
You do this on like turn 2 or 3 for that ramp.
Ugh.
Is your beer that bad, or you don't like the idea of aggressive?
I was doing the with Mana Drain, but this is it's a weird taste. I don't know if I like it. It's the cinnamon that's getting me.
Cinnamon.
Okay. But no. But this is. It seems more broken than Spell Swindle because you're having to keep 5.
Oh, for sure. 5's perfectly fine and acceptable. Women actually like 5 or more, and so
I've heard.
I don't know. It's just. Okay. Moving on with a different idea, because I think we both think there's a difference in the CMC. Mana Drain gets in the bad zone.
Yeah.
And
this is worse than because it just straight up.
You're talking about ramp though. You're not waiting for
but this
critical spell. You're just looking for a little bit of ramp. So if you counterspell somebody's 3 mana thing, like, are you really that mad? Yeah,
but this is a counterspell.
I know. Okay, no, I get it.
Like Spell
but
Swindle,
nobody's going to counterspell a turn 3 thing, except for maybe like a Kodama's Reach or something.
Okay, what's the other angle?
So, on theme counterspells, and this is where I probably use it the most. And so I'll go back to the modular counterspells with Cryptic Command or Mystic Confluence. I had that in my Riku of Many Faces deck, where it's like, as many modes as you get to choose, I get a trigger from my commander. And I actually ended up building the whole deck around counterspells that did other things. And that was a lot of fun for a little bit, but then there just wasn't enough to the deck. It got taken away. But on the other end, talking about like, so there's 2 different ideas. So in my Refine deck, a lot of my creatures sacrifice to counter a spell or ability. So counter spells that are on board, known to just be there. What do you feel about that?
I mean, doesn't it kind of bring us back to? I mean, I feel when it's on theme, fine with it. But then it kind of, what you're saying there, where it's on board, you can see it, like the counter there, like sacrificing.
Go to Judge's Familiar.
Sacrifice, blah blah blah. Counter. So this sacrifices itself.
Yeah.
So what I was gonna say is it brings me back to Jake's counterspell, not this one necessarily. Mm-hmm. But it was on board. You could see you could tap whatever pay one counter target spell, tap another wizard, pay one, tap whatever. I guess
I think Patron Wizard was the problem in that.
Yeah. This one isn't as bad. It's the pay one. This bird. I'm fine with it because you're getting rid of something to try to counter it. It's only the pay one. Well, Patron Wizard. I want to remember what that is. I know I have it, but
it's the one that you tap a wizard and it counters a spell unless they pay one.
Oh yeah,
that's the asshole.
And it gets around on summoning sickness.
Yeah,
yeah. That was God. I hated that. This is what tainted us, guys. This is when counterspells. This is what killed us. Where we were like, nope, fuck you, counterspells, the fucking worst. No, the sacrifice I think is a little bit better. Of course, you probably have a way of bringing back, but no, I think...
Right, there's a little bit of reanimation in there, but
yeah,
I also need the creatures to be able to attack and connive and stuff like that. So, just saying, on-theme counters, like there's one...
Again, on-theme stuff, I don't mind as much. It's like, well, that's what your deck is doing.
Yeah.
Unless
there's like two counter spells that are like, it's a counter spell if you have creatures of power 4 or more, and then the deck is based around creatures with 4 or more.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like there's 2 of them in there. I think our biggest problem is if you're just running a shit ton of counter spells.
Right.
Like that ends up being like the real problem. If you're just able to go like, you want to counter spell,
right?
You're just able to do it almost all the time. That sucks.
And
like a Baral deck.
The thing is like blue players that are just playing blue or whatever is like, well, that's our removal. There's other things you can remove. Like you can do
tap.
Yep. You can do things. I understand there are games that are won that if you don't counter it, the game is over. But that's kind of part of Magic, seeing what happens with what people are playing. And I like to see things be played instead of fizzling, all the time with counterspells. And so that's kind of the other part of it. Again, we don't mind when people play counterspells. It's just, if you just, that's all you do, you might not be on our favorite list. Just kidding.
All right. I'm good with counterspells. How are you feeling?
Yep. Let's go to the next.
All right. Next one, we're going to talk about tutors. Adam was so kind to find... We've already had this discussion at episode 368. And we were talking about tutors that basically we're okay. And I should probably start out all of these of on theme.
Yeah.
Probably okay.
Yeah.
And we could talk about specific ones for tutors and stuff like that. But just in general, if you're on theme and you're not overloading everything, that's okay. But the reason why we don't tutor is because it creates the same gameplay patterns when you are playing that deck consistently. And so basically we try and avoid it so that we have different games every time that we're playing our decks, even though you might be putting the same cards and, similar cards doing the similar things at different CMC values. But tutoring will make you go and get the optimal spot or the perfect card, what you need to complete your combo, or it makes the deck feel more samey.
So to piggyback on what you just said there, to give people an example, my Witherbloom deck, I don't play Tooth and Nail, but that deck is perfect for Tooth and Nail. Like a 2-drop, go get 2 creatures, put them in your hand, then put them into play. But Larry and I were like texting. I was like, one of my final cuts is like, it's a spot for that card that I don't have in any deck because it's a tutor card in my mind. But
and it would have been really good in there.
Very good in there. But what ended up happening is I would have kept going for the same 2 cards every single time. Not game winners. It would have been go get one that allows me to draw when a creature comes into play, blah, blah, blah. Like I would have gone for the same thing. Not that I would have won the game off of it, but it would have been the same exact thing every single time. Probably ended up getting me the win depending on whatever, but there wasn't anything overpowering where it was like, go get Blightsteel Colossus or blah, 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 blah. But it was, it was going to be the same cards. And I was like, I text you. I was like, I cut that because I figured this is the only 2 cards I would ever go get. And it would just continuously happen every time. So I got rid of it.
And here's the other trick. And it's not just, it's for these 3 for sure. With combos, counters, and tutors. Those end up being my last cuts. As in going like, oh, they're really good. They're on theme, but they are a counterspell, a tutor, or a combo piece. It's best to cut it to make the deck the way that it needs to be.
Yeah.
For the way that I feel. And so that makes it easier to cut those kind of cards like you're talking about with Tooth and Nail.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about acceptable tutors.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, what do you want to talk about? Those?
How do you justify Magda?
I don't play Magda, but it is themed.
Really?
It is the theme. Let's look at Magda.
I'm just kidding. Let's move on. I'm just giving you shit.
You have to work at tutoring with this one. You have to get dwarves out. You got to tap them. You got to create treasures, and then you can go search for a dragon or an artifact card. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's themed. It's totally fine.
In the command zone, at 2 mana, in a color that makes a shit ton of treasures.
It's monocolored. Come on, you're hindered on what you can make. You just play dwarves and then you tap them.
It was just a joke. Calm down.
One that I do, Sidisi, is one that I don't mind. As long as it's like themed, where you sacrifice creature wise, because you're exploiting, sacrifice the creature, then you can go search for something. So that's something that I would be fine with. You know,
understandable.
Some that we had on our list when we talked about it before,
and I have seen you play it. It's not something that I play.
And I don't think currently in any of my decks. I think I tore apart the decks that did have it. So it's not in anything unless, well, it might be in Teysa. Teysa might still have it. That makes sense to be there.
Any tutoring for lands, I'm okay with.
Oh yeah. That's not considered
like
tutoring.
just getting that out of the way. It is tutoring, but I think that it's a very important part of Commander.
Yeah. Ansel said, tutor, counter, etc. lead to the same game. 100-card deck should be able to give you a different, 100% a different experience unless you want it to be sweaty. That's exactly it. Like once we did this, and I know this is probably the 5th time we are saying this episode wise, it was a game changer. We're not talking about game changer list. It was a game changer in that the games became more fun. Like the playing became more fun. You have to tune your decks to make them work well, but then that's why deck building is harder for me personally. It's a little harder because I'm trying, like, every card has a purpose. There is no throwaway card because every single thing fits in there. There isn't like, oh, well, this is my whatever. And so once we got rid of those, it makes it more fun because you grab your deck and you're not like, well, this is what the deck's going to do. And that's why I don't play Magda, because of what you were saying. It goes, I'm like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. I know what card I'm getting. I don't lose the game. You guys can't win the game. You know, it has the same thing that happens over and over again. So I don't play it because it's boring to me. Like, it's just like, well, I know what this deck does. Whereas if you have different ways that your deck wins, if you have different cards, you aren't tutoring, you aren't getting the same pieces. It's all about the draw. It's about the heart of the card. It's all about like how you built the deck. It flows different every single time you play it. And so it makes it more fun.
Honestly, just add more ramp, or not ramp, draw.
Right. Draw is the big
Make
thing.
sure you're drawing enough cards. You'll see enough cards and you'll get to play the game.
Yep.
And so
anybody that's listening and is thinking about doing something like this, do it. Like seriously, it changes. If you can get your play
Try and
group,
get some people in on your
Yep,
side, because there is a big power difference as well.
Mhm.
But try and convince a couple of people in your group to kind of lean that way, or get a couple of decks that are like that.
And I'll say, like, I'm not like tooting our own horn with it. I feel like we've made better decks because of it. It isn't based around I'm going for this this couple cards to work together and this is how I win the game. It's more of like all together the deck is good. So what it
flows better.
What it does in the long run is somebody removes something that you're like, oh, this is the thing that wins the game. If you build it right, if you're not based on tutors and you're not based on that one card, you have other cards that are going to do this, not the same thing, but they're going to win you the game somehow or work together to make you get to that point, you know? So it's just, when we did that, dude, like, and it changed for me too. I think at the same point where I didn't care so much about winning, you know, I want to win. I want my decks to win. At the same point is like, I want this idea to work. I want
To
this
do the thing.
Yep. And it's become so much more fun. Like I love playing Magic. We've always loved playing Magic, but right now feels like the heyday for like, since we stopped doing that. Proxies is a big thing. That's a big thing. Like I know these not game changer, these things that changed our game. And that's one of two things. Okay. Sorry. My booze is hitting me. So I'm talking a little bit more. Yeah.
It's all right. 3 hours. We're splitting this one. That's okay.
Hey, it makes it so we have off next week, right? Isn't that what's happening?
Technically, yeah. How about
what's up, D1?
Tutors
digital
that go through other people's decks. And this is something that I like and I play. So we're talking bribery. We're talking about acquire.
That was on your list.
We're talking about Thada Adele. What do you feel about that? I think I'll let you go. Do you hate me for it?
No. It's a lot more chance. So
different gameplay.
Yeah, it's different. But it's normally
because I've gone through people's decks and went, this is all horseshit.
Yeah.
Especially with acquire. Sometimes you hit gold with a great artifact, and then other times there's just ramp pieces.
Oh, so you're talking about when you choose Tad's decks, is what you're saying?
I guess, yeah.
I actually don't mind bribery as much, although you are normally hitting something that is
you're getting something big.
Yeah.
But you got to guess which deck is right. And I mean, not always. You just sometimes know what it is, but it's a shit card against your Merfolk deck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I do like the variance that it happens. You
were the first one that I saw play that. And I haven't been able to fit it in a deck. I think because we've gone so heavily themed with stuff. Yeah. So it's like, where does this fit unless the theme is playing other people's stuff? I don't mind it. Again, like I don't, it's interesting. It's almost like it's not a cascade, but going off of like, if you pick the wrong player, like it's like, oh fuck, none of this works, you know, like,
right.
Or you pick like Tad and it's like, oh, your shit sucks. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, I actually don't mind. I think it's fun, I guess, to be like, oh, well, it's not me that has this card in the deck. I'm not searching for this. This is the person that has what's the Eldrazi doesn't really play even cards.
Oh, shit.
Void Winnower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's not me. They have Void Winnower. I don't
They're
have
the problem.
All right, you got any others with tutor stuff? Oh, wait, I do want to put one in there. We had on our list from before, Defense of the Heart. I dig that one because there's
back on my list this time.
I want people to play Defense of the Heart more. I like that card. We've liked it for a long time, but no one plays Defense of the Heart. We used to play it a lot, but there's this like. It's fun to see what people do go around the board because it doesn't happen instantly. It goes to your upkeep. So everybody's like, well, fuck, I have 5 creatures. let me attack into you. You kill 2 of my, or 3 of mine so that I go down to 2. And like there's planning that ends up happening because you don't going to get 2 creatures out of a deck. If a Defense of the Heart deck has that, like they're getting bombs, you know, like it's probably going to do some shit. So like it's not an easy thing to do and it can be removed. It comes all the way back around. Somebody could remove it if they have enchantment removal. But it's just more so what ends up happening is people trying to kill off their creatures
pattern.
Yeah. So I like that one, and
it creates a fun situation for sure.
Yeah.
And then one that I've seen you use a lot of, well, really just one in your Duke deck, but it worked very, very well. And I think I was playing it in my Feather deck for a bit, but Sunforger.
I have that. Yep. Sunforger.
Yeah, that's just a bunch of mana.
Yep.
And it does create a similar play pattern, but I do think it works in the right deck, and I don't have any problem. It's just like, well, you got to deal with Sunforger somehow, and it can kind of protect itself.
Yep.
So
I like Sunforger.
I don't have any problem with that.
You had on your other list, Urza Saga.
I think we both are okay with that. It's very limited. It's not that good of a card.
That's what I was waiting for.
Get the fuck
I like the
out!
token aspect of it.
What does Sean say? Sean said, what about a creature cards that let you tutor like the new black? Oh, yeah. See, that's the hard part. The new Emeritus or whatever. It's so easy to go tutor and get whatever you want. That one, I'll, like we said when we did the...
I traded mine away to Red Squirrel.
I was going to say, we won't ever play it. Yeah, it just, unless it's like, I can't see myself playing that. Like, it just, I was going to say tribal,
really puts
but it
in
wouldn't.
a buying aspect of, like, when they reprinted the, that black tutor in the, you know, the one that you cracked and it was a $300 card or whatever?
Demonic tutor?
No. It's the
Imperial
other one.
Seal?
Yes, Imperial Seal. So that's one that was like, it was still a 60, 50, 70, I don't know, $6, $7 card. And it was like, I'm never going to use this, but right now is the best time to buy this. And so it like puts you in a pain in the ass of like, I'm going to buy tutors, but I'm never going to play with them.
Right.
So that is a little bit of a drawback, but
I mean, like,
I do.
What is it? Runescarred Demon. We were kind of okay with that because it's such a big card to come out to go tutor for something, but I don't have that in anything, you know, like
the only thing I was putting it in was Kalia, and then you just go and get the best dragon or demon or angel.
Yeah. Some other ones you had, so we had Urza Saga. I was going to do the get the fuck out, but Inventor's Fair, but that's like going to search for an artifact, but you have to have 4 or more or whatever.
Sacrificing land is always bad.
Sterling Grove is also what you had on your list.
I don't have a problem with that. Very themed.
Yeah.
Likely themed.
Yep. So like that's the big thing. Like when we talk about these the big guys, the counters, the tutors, the combo or whatever, like it theme wise, like that's where things kind of fit in. So if the tutors wise, it has to kind of fit in the theme.
My biggest guilty pleasure for tutors, and it's very good, which is Goblin Engineer.
Oh, that was also on your list. Yep, you had that
Is
on
it?
there
Still
before. Yep.
is. Yeah, that one, I'm a sucker for it. Basically, red and a colorless comes into play. Go and search for any artifact and put it in your graveyard, and then you can bring, sacrifice and bring an artifact back of 3 or less from your graveyard. But if you're doing this, you are likely doing like reanimation of artifacts, like the lobster guy. I like this kind of deck, and it fits in there, so I know I'm kind of cheating with it. But it's just something that I really, really like, and it's definitely a guilty pleasure for me.
I mean, it's hoops. Like if you have to do hoops, if you have to do things, like I don't mind those,
But at the same time, I generally don't play like black sorceries that will put creatures from your graveyard or from your library into the graveyard, just because that is what the deck is doing. But for some reason, I allow artifacts to be a different thing, even though it's the same idea. So I don't know.
You're a hypocrite, is what you're trying to say.
I would like to say a complicated person. If that makes sense.
Alternative facts. All right.
No. Do not accuse me of being like that.
I'm glad you got what I was saying.
Is there anything else? The only other one that I'm guilty of using are like
guilty
Ranger, Captain of Eos, or Ranger of Eos, where you go and search for creatures of CMC 1 or less and put them into your hand. And basically I play these when I'm playing like a Gain Life Soul Sister style of deck.
Yeah, no.
Just that's what the deck is doing.
Again, it's theme wise. You know, like you're not.
They're 4 mana. It's going into your hand.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of excuses. I think the biggest problems are demonic and then
vampiric.
You know, the 5 from Mirage.
Yeah. Worldly, mystic. Yeah, idyllic. Yeah.
But honestly, not tutoring. Like, there are things that you want your deck to do, as long as they're not really game ending. Like, you're just trying to be on theme, and there's a lot of stuff that are similar to it. You just need more. I don't know. Again, could just be making excuses.
Here's a question for you. Of the big 3, for us, the no-nos for us that we don't do, that we don't apply to anybody else, is the no tutors, no counters, and no infinite combos. Of the big 3, which we're going to talk about infinite combos here in a second, of the 3, and probably this should be something that is discussed afterwards, but which one is the biggest no-no for the 3? Like, you know, the worst one. Which one do you do less, the least?
Combo.
Yep. I think infinite is...
Yeah, infinite combo.
Because the thing is like... Is this a
it
time where
deflates the game?
Is this a time where we move into infinite combo? Are we done with tutors?
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's move into combo.
That was a transition. That's how we do that in the business.
Yeah. And last time we talked about this was episode 152 with Mr. Combo
number
5 from the
CMD
Tower that is now defunct at this point, but they were friends of the show. And that was a while ago.
Yeah,
let's be honest. That was
a very long
300 episodes ago. And so,
but combos like, and I
do want to, as that episode, there is a difference between infinite combos and synergies. Cards that work together that don't win, like Crater of Behemoth with a lot of creatures is synergy.
Right. Infinite combo is you play it. They're like, let's Sanguine Bond and
Exquisite Blood
do whatever damage, and then boom, it's or gain a life, and then it's over.
And you just win the game.
Yeah, and so that's an infinite combo. There's no stopping it. That's the part that gets hard for us, is because you're playing a game, you're playing hours a lot of times, and everybody's doing their thing, building up to try to win the game. There's backs and forths. That's my favorite, is like this person had a chance to win, and this person had a chance to win, and this person. And the problem is when an infinite combo just comes out of nowhere, and it's just like, okay, I guess we're done. A game has to end. We all understand that. But infinite combos just come out of nowhere. And it makes it feel, I don't know if you said this, but deflating. It really does feel like this was a waste of a game. You got your win, sure, but it was just like, really, we just went infinite and it's done. So I think that we were both in agreement in that infinite is our number one of like, we don't put that in. If we come across it, we're like, oh shit, I need to adjust and take a piece out. I will admit, my Auntie Ool has ones that I didn't realize were in there, because of the -1 and +1 counter. When you're dealing with that, you don't realize there's a lot of interaction that can happen there, and so like I have to do some adjusting with that deck. But it's hard because there's like 3 or 4 pieces for that one to go off.
Persistent Undying or notorious
Yeah.
for just infinite combo. So that is definitely something that you want to look out for. And so, yes, I very much agree. I think, if somebody puts a contraption together, I'm not as upset about it either. Like if it's including like 5 cards, but it's also not something that I'm trying to do because I feel like most of the time 2 of the cards don't do anything other than combo.
Right.
Or they
kind of a
don't fit
waste.
the deck, but they work with that combo. So it's just kind of like,
Unless you're
like what you were
tutoring to
saying
get
earlier.
that. Yeah. You're
It doesn't-
tutoring to get those pieces.
right. Yeah. And so I do think it's part of games are like the tension that are created within the back and forth of what's going on. And when you get to a point of, and I do think that game winners fit into this category to a point as well, like a Crater Hoof. Like it's just, it comes down, everybody looks around and goes, yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. And again, there isn't anything wrong with it, but what it does is it kind of takes the tension away, or maybe it all goes towards that person that's about to win. Because that happens. Like there's a movement of emotion throughout the game of, ooh, they're the problem. Ooh, I'm going to be the problem. Ooh, I can't wait until next turn. And I think these discussions are even in the head. Like some people find it annoying at the end of the game. Oh, if I just had one more turn. But that is a logical thing that we're all doing anyway.
That's a good point.
And we're just vocalizing it at the end, just going, oh, you got lucky, or God, I wish somebody had removal.
Right.
But that's what we're all thinking anyway. And I mean, it's good for you that you won, but it's part of the game. If you're
I don't have my "oh good for you" button right there.
but part of the
Oh,
game and what
good
makes
for
it fun
you.
is the tension within the interactions.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are doing something that can't really be interacted with, the tension deflates.
Yeah.
It's like if you like watching sports, a blowout, even if it's your team winning, kind of sucks.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah. And so that's a little bit of that pub stomping that can happen too. Like when you go in and you're just better than everybody else, or your deck is, or that other person is, that's a shitty game. It sucks. And so finding that good place for tension and being able to kind of allow the spider web of the game to move around is a lot of fun. And at least for, I think, us, combo takes that out.
Right. Dude, what you just said, it brought in, because I was going to talk about the, we didn't do any personal shit talking, but it brought in what you said, like knowing the sporting event thing. Like this weekend, we had our soccer tournament stuff, and we went, oh, good for us, to the championship game. And we were playing against a team that was twice our size. Like their smallest player was our tallest player. And even the parents on the other team were talking like our parents could hear them say, oh, we're going to probably beat these guys 5-0, 6-0. We probably should have moved up to a harder bracket. Blah, 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 this. They scored in the first half. 1-0. The wind was brutal. Second half, the wind was the other way. So we were on their side the whole time. My son Drake scored the tying goal on a breakaway. Nice. And then 5 minutes left, 10 minutes left. He scored that. And then we went to shootouts. And I'm going to say, like, we won the shootout. We won. Drake shot the first one, got it. We got 3. They got 2. Our goalie saved 2 of them and they missed 1. But had it been a blowout, like I've been like, oh, great, whatever. Like the team before us had kind of a blowout. We had this, like, I will never forget this. I could not sleep that night. I woke up at 3:00 in the morning. I was thinking about it. I've been thinking about it today. All the parents when we were at practice today talking about it. Like there is this thing of like, if it was a blowout, it would have been special that we won. But the fact that it went down to penalty kicks and all that, it just like knowing the outcome when it's that close. And so I'm trying to relate to what you were just saying there with everything. Like it just
absolutely,
it made it. I've never been in a shootout in my soccer career of, junior high, high school, college, whatever. I never was in a shootout. Like we never came to that where a championship to take first place. And so they're never going to forget that, but they made it that much more special. Fun. But so back that just reminded me of that. Cause you were just saying like your sports team, if the blowout, sure, you want your team to win, but it doesn't make it that much special. If like that special, if they're fucking kicking ass, like it's so memorable if it's really close. And how are we relating this to that? Because I've been drinking.
It's about tension within what's going on.
There it is.
It creates excitement
Full
within
circle.
a game,
Full
whatever
circle.
kind of game.
There we go. All right.
I got what you're saying. And so that is something that like what is it? There is a journey throughout Magic that hopefully you're going on. And we went through that beginner journey 20 years ago, if not more. But when we're talking about, casual
60 card
table, kitchen table Magic and stuff like that, and just building decks that are new and coming out and 60 card, and then it moves into Commander, and then you get so many ideas, and then they start supporting it, and there's so much more there. Everything's moving along a certain way. And there is a point where we're building the best deck. We're running tutors. We're going to be winning as quick as we could. And then as we've talked about it, and that in these 8 years that we've been doing the podcast, we talk about like, we were getting 60 card games and it was super casual and we were finishing games in 10 minutes.
Yeah. That was a long game.
And there was a point in Commander where we'd have games in an hour or under.
Yeah.
And then and those are fun and to a point. And then there becomes a point where like on the podcast during Keldheim, we were doing like those box Commander games and stuff like that. And that was brutal for me. Those were 2.5, 3 hour games. And I was like, fuck this. I don't want to do this. Like that's too casual.
Yeah.
And finding where you really enjoy your games is important. And saying like, we like it in an hour and a half. Not everybody has to like it there. Some people like it quicker. Some people like it slower.
Ooh.
This feels like...
Ooh.
Yeah. Calm down. But it's just, it's all a preference on what you want. And we're trying to explain something of hour and a half game where there's a lot of back and forth. Everybody has enough time to do their thing. And those are the kind of games that we like. And combo ends a game typically quicker than what we would like.
It's like premature ejaculation. Like all of a sudden it just comes out of nowhere.
Okay, I wouldn't know what that would be like, but yeah.
Well, I've heard.
Blah, blah, blah. So
this should be a Malort episode. It's not because we are
no,
way
fine.
too far.
I'm on beer 4, and I had 2 at dinner, so I'm all right.
But no, it's a very good point. Is very good point with that. Like, the infinite combo stuff, it feels so fucking deflating. And when it happens, and it's funny when it happens with our play group now, it doesn't happen very often. But when it happens, it's just like everybody's just like, well,
all right.
It does feel like a waste of a game. And I will tell you this, like for me, I won't say it's a waste of a game, but if everybody doesn't have an opportunity to do something, I kind of feel shitty. I'm just like, well, this not unless the deck goes off like instantly, where everything's
like
cooking. It's like
smooth.
it's like Soul Ring into Signet into Sensei's Top into first turn, and then it's like boo 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 boo. You get your command.
No removal. Nobody's stopping them.
Then it's just like, okay, the game's over. Let's just start it over. Everything worked out 100%. Magical.
But those
Christmas.
games kind of suck too.
No, that's terrible.
But,
No one talks
but it
about
does
it.
Happen.
It
and
happens.
That's okay.
Yeah, and so that's fine. But my favorite games are the ones where it's just like, oh, you had a chance to win. Oh, you had a chance to win. Remember when you did? Oh, and you had a chance. And like, it just switches, you know, where we have the kill him tokens and where that token can go from one person to the next, and it keeps getting passed around the table. Those are the ones you remember. And that's the thing that we like. And that's why infinite combo stuff that can remove that, you know, just, yes, everybody, there needs to be a win. There will be a win. But you don't need to have an infinite combo to necessarily do that. So unless that's the way you like to play, that's fine. To each their own. But we're just kind of giving some tips there.
All right. I'm going to bring up some thoughts or ideas on what are the problem cards that you need to look out for.
For infinite combos?
This list is not exhaustive. It's just ones that I know that I look out for. But basically, the free sack outlets, especially Phyrexian Altar and Ashnod's Altar, they can be very, very problematic, especially with your Undying and Persist triggers coming back and forth. Walking Ballista, just like being able to put a ton of counters on him, especially with Heliod, Suncrown. Now,
I do have Walking Ballista and decks, but I don't have, you know, it's in my Spider-Man deck, so there's a finite way of it winning. But yes, I get what you're saying. It's
about like, so like you had brought up exquisite blood too. Explicit blood and
you still said it wrong.
Blood and Bond. There we go.
BB.
I don't want to put those in the same deck, but I do like using them, so I try and
100%.
have the idea on separate ideas. And Intruder Alarm is probably my favorite one.
I can get ridiculous. There's some sick stuff you can do with that.
Right. And so you can be ridiculous with all of these cards and still not go infinite. And if you can find a way, like right now, sometimes you just accept it. So like my Muddle deck has an infinite combo when it comes to Displacer Kitten is whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you get to blink something. And these prepare spells, there's the one that does the Seething Song. And so you Seething Song, and then you blink it, and then you can just do it again. And you could do it for infinite red mana. And so the question ends up being is, can you do anything to win the game with that?
Right. So that infinite mana, as long as you don't have an outlet, I feel like is fine.
Is fine. Yep. And then I
You're
do,
just dropping
and I
your
did
hand.
end up finding that I do have one infinite combo in there where I can kill the board with it.
Earthquake.
No, no X spells. But it's there's a land from Final Fantasy where you can pay 3 mana and it's a sorcery or an instant. And then you get an 0/1 that deals 1 damage whenever you cast. It's a VV trigger essentially. 1 damage whenever you cast a non-creature spell.
It's not a tap ability either. You just
no. So it's just whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to everybody.
Example here: remove that land and you're good.
Yeah, you're right.
You're not going to.
But it's a sorcery on a land, and I need that to trigger Muddle. It's probably going to be removed.
There's the piece that needs to be removed.
Yeah,
and then
You're right.
But I'm guilty too. Like I said, Auntie Ool, I have Devoted Druid, and I have
take out the land. I'll take out the land. Fine.
I have Devoted Druid, and I have the Quill Spike. But the Quill Spike can just be chump blocked. It's not a trampler. And so the combo there is you keep removing it, make infinite mana. And I'm in the same realm of what you're saying there. But if there is a player that is open, they are dead at that point. Because
I think that's acceptable. I'm okay with that.
Because it's not a trampler. It's not anything.
It's not killing the board.
Yeah.
It just, if somebody's open, they're weak, kill them. Kill the weak.
Kill them.
So, but those are just some things like when you have certain cards, and we were just discussing, how do we get these out of, is that acceptable? I like the Devoted Druid. I'm fine with that. That's been around forever.
Yeah.
And we've never done it. And it's on theme within there. Cool.
We did it in 60 card because it's 60 card. You can go crazy with it, but still, it's a chump block. All you have to do is you can block that 1/1 with an infinity,
A little bit of a rancor, and you're good.
Yeah.
But and then where mine was, Adam didn't like what I just did, so he told me to take out the land, and I dislike it. I think it's a tapped land within the 99, and I'm not tutoring.
Remove. Just the land. It's a land. It's a land.
It's not just a land.
It's practice. It's not a game. It's practice. Remove the land.
So those 3 were almost an hour.
Oh,
we good
dude.
to keep going?
Well, yeah. I think what we're gonna do here is let's finish this list because I think the split is gonna be at the end of the tournament. So on-air production meeting.
I think
we're going to do the Secret Lair, the tournament, and the podcast there. And this is going to be our next week because next week's crazy for both of us, like timing wise, because of the holiday. And
sounds good to me.
Okay. So, yep, we're going and I'm feeling good with my booze. We might even hit my birthday when we're live on the air.
Oh, we absolutely will. This is going to be a 1:00 podcast. All right. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right. Moving on. You want to do wraths next?
Yes, I would love to do wraths.
So the general idea that we always kind of talk about is making sure that wraths are beneficial to yourself and or one-sided.
100%.
And that is how, like, a Wrath of God if you're not running indestructible shit, is just a boring card to run.
That's why
don't just reset the game to reset the game.
Thumbed us down. I don't have a wrath in any deck.
And I think the only exception that we have to this rule is Cyclonic Rift. It is the perfect card for what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's just too good and too played. And so that's something that we back off on, but it's
not a wrath, but it is a
we're
wrath.
talking about.
Yep. It's not a wrath, but it's the ultimate wrath. If you get what you're saying there. So like cards like Kindred Dominance, where if you're playing a tribal deck, Kindred deck, whatever, you're able to pick elves or demons or whatever, and you're destroying the rest of the board. So it's allowing you to win the game potentially.
Right. And it's 7 mana. It's way up there.
Way up there. Retribution of the Meek. I have that in my Walls deck. You know, any type of when you're playing something that has not a lot of front butt.
Caring about power and how high and or low. There's versions.
So you could do Consume the Meek, which is based on CMCs. So if you're playing a lot of tokens and things that or not tokens, big creatures, because it cares about things that are 3 or less. So remove everything else. So yeah, there's a lot of mass removal that you can make one-sided just to play a Wrath of God that hits your stuff and their stuff, and there's no point to it unless you're playing like a whole shit ton of indestructible. Like if your deck is just indestructible, that go for it. Like that makes sense. Your theme is destroy everything and keep yours on the board. I have built decks like that before. But you know what I'm saying? Like it just wrathing to wrath sucks. Like just resetting is kind of shitty. So those are the ones that I had on my list.
I'm going to go through a list, and I know that you agree with some of these. Most of these I'm trying to have on theme at the beginning, especially like Chandra's Ignition.
Mm-hmm.
I love that card because it's going to target probably your commander, rat the board, deal damage to everybody, and it's something that we both like here on the cast. Archfiend of Ifnir, which is whenever you discard a card, all of your opponent's creatures get a -1, -1 creature. I have that in 3 decks.
Wow, really?
Yeah. It's in more than Chandra's Ignition currently. I love that card right now.
Chandra's in one of the. I think for my wraths, Chandra's is my biggest one.
Okay. Yep. I agree with it, but it's just hitting everybody else's creatures. I have Damning Verdict, which is a 5-mana sorcery in white that destroys all creatures that don't have counters on them.
Oh yeah.
So like it's going to go in those decks that have counters going on all my creatures.
That's a good one. Yep. What is that at for price wise?
Azuri's Predation is not something that I'm playing currently. You probably have it in Witherbloom.
Zuri's. It's yes.
But yeah, that's for each creature your opponent controls. Put down a 4/4, and then they fight each other.
This is a weird art.
I love this card.
It's actually in my Witherbloom deck.
It should be, yeah,
because it could only cost 3 for that deck.
Immolating Gyre. That is a 6-mana sorcery that deals damage to all of your opponent's creatures for the amount of instants and sorceries that you have in your graveyard. And so I really like this. I have it in...
I mean, it's a 6-drop. That's a big guy.
It is a big guy. And so, but it takes a lot of setup, but it does not hit your creatures. And so I have it in Iroh Grand Lotus where I'm drawing and discarding, and I have
Spellslinger? Oh, dude, this I should probably have that in my Dragon's Approach deck.
Yeah, I can totally see this in there.
Yeah, that's probably a good one.
Settle the Wreckage for those non-basic land heavy decks. Yeah. I don't dislike it. Oh, that's one that we haven't talked about. The one that we like, I haven't used it in a while, but the Overload white one.
Oh,
exile all your opponent's creatures. Go
Winds of Abandon.
I like that one better than Settle the Wreckage.
I use Winds of Abandon a lot, actually.
Yes. Yep. You know what? What do you? Winds of Abandon. Let's take a look at that one. I do really like that. I just have not played it.
Dude, this was one that I spec'd on so hard when this came out. And I mean, it's gone up, but not like I was like, this is the next Cyclonic Rift. Nope. It should be. This is so good for 6.
Right.
It's a sorcery speed is the problem with it, but it's exiling everything you don't control. And they get basic lands, and like Ansel was saying it, or is Ansel saying that? Yeah.
So, what's another wrath that I like? So, Earthquake falls under this category, but I like cards like Toxic Deluge is the best version of it, but you get to choose what's dying and what's not.
Yeah.
And so there's Fault Line and stuff like that. Vandal Blast is the best
Vandal Blast
one.
And that's different to me. When I talk about wraths, like
you think of creatures?
Yeah. Vandal Blast for me like moves into more removal whenever I'm doing that, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I say that, but then when I do my packages, it's in removal, but I consider,
wraths are in removal.
But sure. Vandal Blast is like, I have nothing wrong with Vandal Blast. Like anything with artifacts and enchantments.
Because you can't devote a ton of slots to artifacts and enchantments. And so having something that can deal with everybody's stuff is pretty important, so that you're not like, if you hit it, great, you got an answer. And if not, all right. Yeah. But you can't devote 6 slots to artifacts in your deck.
Yeah.
And so, that's a 2 of basically. And then the last one, and this falls under the Toxic Deluge one, but I know you play this a lot. Meat Hook Massacre.
I wouldn't say a lot, but yes, I do have it in probably more decks than what you have. Meat Hook.
And this, it's a swinging card.
Yeah. It's good.
All the creatures get -X/-X, and the benefit comes from things dying, and your stuff is they're losing life, their stuff you're gaining life. That's a swing. That is gaining things in your favor. It goes great in aristocrat decks. You like playing aristocrat decks, and so that's why I'm like, this is kind of your card.
Yep. I mean, I have it more. But again, it has to fit in theme. I'm not just gonna put this in as my wrath to get rid of shit. But yeah, there's so much benefit to this. Creatures you control, or whenever a creature you control dies, you gain a life. Or no, each opponent loses a life, and then opponents you gain life. So it's such a good card.
See,
what's it at right now for price wise?
It's enough.
28
30
is the cheapest.
30?
Yeah.
30?
That's a good card. I dig it.
But other than that, those are the wraths that I'm definitely using. I went through all my decks for this one, and that's what I know I'm using, because I did not want to Scryfall this and go like, destroy all creatures.
Yeah,
and then there's bounce all
that would-
creatures, and then there's -X, and yeah, I wasn't gonna do that bullshit.
Yeah.
But these are definitely the ones that I'm doing.
I do have a couple of the like X spell ones, but those all, you know, with will and all that stuff where it's like destroy all creatures. You know,
And create some tokens.
yeah, create tokens and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But again,
That's old school. I like that.
it's theme wise, you know, so that's how that all kind of fits in there. All right, so what are we on next? You know what the funny thing is we might have an episode where we might have to have pee breaks. How are you feeling on pee wise? Because
I'm doing all right.
Damn it, I'm gonna have to pee.
I'm like bent
What do we have
more
left?
than a 90-degree, and so I'm just pinching it off naturally.
We have extra
Like a
turns,
hose.
land destruction, and discard. Right? We have 3 things left.
Yeah, and extra combat. But let's do extra turns and combat right now.
Okay.
So just like mix them both in.
Okay.
All right. The reason why we're talking about this one is when you are doing extra turns and or combat, because they're very similar feeling, it gets to be a very long turn, and it can
One
really
turn is already too long.
That's a really good point, especially for Alex. Everybody's turn is too long if it's not his.
That is, I'm glad he's probably not on right now.
He's not on anymore. But essentially, it just gets to be a too long of a time in between. And I already, my buddy Shay that comes and plays with us like once a year, normally at SmithCon or my birthday or whatever. I break the seal.
Break the seal. Hitting so
Essentially,
close.
he's already complaining about how long turns take. He's kind of going like, he doesn't feel like enough is happening. But he is a like standard / draft player, which is a much faster format, and I get that. And so having your turn go twice as long, or if it's an extra turn deck, I'm probably not mad at that. Like, you're just winning the game at that time. It feels it's deflating as well as like very much like combo. If you're just like going to take an extra turn and takes another turn.
Oh, my thing said reconnecting. You're still there, right?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, good. It's like, oh shit. I was looking at our timer and all of a sudden it said reconnecting. Like, oh no. It's kind of like, I guess it's a theme of what we're talking about here is I want hoops. I want hoops you have to jump through.
A little bit of work, but not as much work as number 2 wants to do. Because he likes bad cards.
He's not listening to this podcast, so it doesn't even matter.
No, I'm just talking shit tonight, apparently.
Lowry's been drinking. So, like, I guess my point is, like, Teferi, Master of Time. Teferi, Master of one of our favorite cards.
Okay.
Because it's work. You know, you got a Planeswalker out. It doesn't... You can't even ultimate right away, even if you had Doubling Season out, if you're in those colors.
Sure.
But you're able to do this on everybody else's turn. And, you know, this is one of the better cards we said when this came out. We still, to this day, love this card. Because what ends up happening is it's almost like a mini game that ends up happening as you play this. And the table goes, we have to kill that as soon as possible. And it's going to be tough because they can phase out he can phase out one of our creatures every turn. And so it ends up being this like almost like you take the table takes like 1 to 2 turns off just trying to kill it. And if they don't, you get 2 extra turns. I'm fine with that because you're working at trying to keep this thing alive. So this is one that I'm totally fine with, you know, because it's there. It's not an ultimate that happens right away. Like I said, the Doubling Season, it's only going to get up to 6. You need 10. And so like cards like this, where it's like, you can see it on the table. The whole table can deal with it, try to figure out the problem, and it isn't a game winner off the bat. What do you think about Master of Time?
I do really like it. It's not something that I've played, but it's one of those cards that are definitely really good for you. And I don't know if they're good for me.
No, you need to think about it more, because as soon as I play this, they come at it. It doesn't matter.
I understand. And I like drawing and discarding. I love looting.
Yeah, that's your favorite.
I still don't play it a lot. I don't have it in my Planeswalker deck because I can do infinite proliferating.
Infinite?
Yes, but Teferi is the problem, so I can't have it in there.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I can have 100 loyalty on all of my Planeswalkers, but I can only do it once. In this, I could do it every turn.
Yeah.
I just take infinite turns, and that I'm not cool with that. So that's my problem. But I do really like it. I don't have a problem with it as an extra turn card. But I like the mini game that it creates as well. I agree. As an example that I brought up to you before the cast. What? Oh, you got another one?
Nope. I know what you're talking about.
Oral extortion. This is this was where the idea came from, because I'm building Silverquill. What?
I was doing a light bulb.
Oh.
This is my drunken light bulb.
So temporal extortion is 4 black sorcery. You may play this when you cast this, any player may pay half his or her life rounded up. If a player does counter temporal extortion, take an extra turn after this one. And so this is, you might not get that extra turn, but people can stop it without any extra cards. This is something that I feel is very playable, and as long as it's on theme. So I have this in Silverquill, and so I can copy it. And so
that makes sense.
So either
you're breaking it, is what you're saying.
I a little bit beyond parody, but I do like this. You cast this as soon as you can, or you don't.
Yeah, because late game sucks. Oh, am I going to lose 5 life? Right. You take an extra. It's like, yeah, I'll lose 5.
And so it's probably like you're going to get that extra turn maybe mid game or early game. But if you do it early game, it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna wipe everybody out because I have a huge board. Because if they see you having such a big board where you can win, somebody's gonna pay half their life. But if they're still at 40, they don't want to pay 20.
That's a lot of life to lose.
That's a lot of life. But yeah. And so I love that little decision tree that it's creating. And so this is a card that you aren't necessarily playing as having wanting an extra turn. But also there's cards like Wound Reflection or Karavek, or when people lose life, they lose that much life at the end of the turn. Then they would just die. You could set it up like that.
Yeah.
And so this was something that I was like, I really like this idea. And I don't think anybody would be mad at this.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's also 4 black, so you're not playing this in anything more than 2-color deck. Right. It's a 1 to 2 color. What about what is it? Is it Sage of Eons? Sage of the one where it's the leveling.
I don't know if I like any of the blue creatures that you're thinking.
Hours.
Oh, Sage of Hours.
So this one again, it's one you have to work at. Whenever you cast a spell that targets this, put a 1/1 counter, remove all 1/1 counters from it for each 5 counters, and it's removing all. So if you put more on it, you remove all of them for each 5, you take an extra turn. Would this be something that you'd be okay with?
No. But yes, it depends on how it's being used, right?
Because the problem is I have a lot of 1/1 counter decks that have blue, and I want to put this in there, but it just doesn't fit properly. Merfolk is one. So it's
Sure.
It's just not hitting for this to get where I want it. It's a human wizard. very popular tribes, but it's for 1/1 counter wise doesn't work very well. But it is a step that it's not something that you play it, you get extra turns, but I can see some abusive stuff happening with it, you know?
Right. I think that's going to end up being the problem, is that when you see this on board, it is going to be abused.
Mm-hmm.
And so like this is one of the last cuts for my Kratos Atreus deck, which puts 1/1 counters on a creature at the end of turn. And so once you get up to 5, you just get infinite turns. And
Why is it infinite turns?
No, I'm not okay with that, so I took it out.
Why is it infinite turns at that point?
Because at the end of my turn, I could put 5 1/1 counters on that creature and then remove them and take another turn.
What does Kratos do? Wait, what does Kratos do?
You can put a 1/1 counter on a creature for as many experience counters as you have. That red-white one.
But it's not blue.
You pair it with Atreus, which is a red-blue. The commander. Yeah. And so just every turn I can put 5+ counters on it and take extra turns.
So, but you also have to have the 5 experience counters.
Sure. But once it is there to
once
take
it's activated,
infinite turns.
Boom, it's done. Yeah.
And that ends up being the problem for me, is that it's in there because you can take forever turns.
Right.
And so
what did Sage jump up to?
Ooh,
the $12 card.
12.
It's only 12. That's not too bad. It goes up and down. Whenever there's 1/1 counter decks that come out, Sage always jumps up and then it comes back down.
What do you think about Last Chance?
Last Chance. Okay, this one's an interesting one. Because people that play Last Chance, it feels like you have to be a way to combo. You know, like you're not going to put Last Chance in a deck.
Are you mad? So Last Chance, 2 red sorcery, and there's a handful of a Warrior's Oath, and I have a list here. Chance of Glory, Final Fortune. So you take another turn, and then you lose the game at the end of your next turn. If somebody's playing this and they just die, I don't think anybody's planning on that, right?
Right. So when you put this in a deck, you're most likely putting it in because you have a way of not dying, right? Like, you know what I'm saying?
There's not a lot of ways to not die, though. You're talking about like
Sundial the Infinite, right?
Yeah. Obeka, Platinum Angel.
Is there a way? Yeah, I guess there is.
Angel's Grace?
Just it's hard because there has to be combos with this that you continue besides Sundial and all that stuff, you know, like
I think that's it.
Okay. I mean, if that's it, Trick Bind.
Yeah, countering the trigger, the delay. It's a delayed trigger. That's a good point. Stifle, so stuff like that. It's still not good. Like, you're playing this because you cannot die, right?
Yeah, right. That's the thing. I don't know. I guess I'm fine with it. It's fine with it, but the reason why it's getting put in the deck, Heroes End 2. What is Heroes End? Max is saying Heroes End.
What are we talking about? I think that's something that can stop it. That's not how you spell that, right? Maybe.
No, you're right.
Heroes.
Hair O-S.
Hose.
No. Still didn't get it right.
All right.
Is it ES?
Give me a second.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm pressing the button, but I don't know how to correct you currently.
We're going to oh, nope, we don't want that one.
Now you're getting pop-ups.
Nope, that still didn't work. Hero. Hiro Nakamura. Let's add a J in there. Oh, alphabetical. Damn it. No. What if we added end in there? Would end work in there? Okay, yeah, go ahead. Keep going. Nope, that didn't work. All right,
No.
fucking A.
Okay, how about another one? And I think this ends up, but I don't think you ever get an extra turn off of this, but plea for power.
Oh, I know that one.
I put this in muddle. So, will of the council, everybody votes, and each player votes for you drawing 3 cards and or taking another turn. Counters a legendary spell or counters an ability. Is that Tail's End? I think it's Tail's End. No. Tales.
Counter target activated ability. Yeah, there we go.
So, but plea for power. I think this is just drawing 3 cards, right?
Yeah.
You'll never get an extra turn unless somebody is the bad guy.
Right. Yeah.
And so it's a draw 3 cards from me because I'm always the jerk. Nobody trusts me.
Yeah.
They'll just let somebody else win.
That's accurate.
Hate magic. What about Ugin's Nexus?
Oh, that's the colorless one?
Yeah, 5 mana artifact, and people can't take extra turns?
Dude, okay. I got to give you I got to pee.
You gotta pee.
I got to pee.
Just tell me, you like this one?
No, I was going to say, let me go pee quick. I'll come back. Or do you want to try to end it?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Do I like
I
this
just
one?
wanted your opinion, and then I could bullshit forever.
Okay, hang on a second.
Are you just peeing in your pants?
I don't ever play. If a player would begin an extra turn, put a graveyard in the battlefield, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it, but it's not good.
All right. So the
you
last
your
part,
argument in
5
one
mana artifact. I'll just read the card. If a player would begin an extra turn, that player skips that turn instead. So I do think this is fairly limited. This is a sideboard card in the general sense if you can't sacrifice it, because you just pull it out against people that are taking a lot of extra turns. Or, if Ugin's Nexus would be put into a graveyard from the battlefield, instead exile it and take an extra turn after this one. It is a legendary artifact. So that gives you an extra artifact. There is that red-white commander from the first Strixhaven that has a sacrifice outlet. I think this is good with Lobster Guy, where you can just take extra turns after with like sack outlets for your artifacts. I don't have any, I think this is a fun idea. And when we're talking about just don't take a lot of extra turns, it's the spells. Don't do a lot of that. God, he's pissing a long time, isn't he? But I do like something like this, but it's not something that I'm going out of my way to play with either. It has to really be in the we're sacrificing artifacts lane. That's about it. What's another one? Let's go over to. So if another player plays a copy, you lose your copy and skip the turn. Is that how that works anymore? No, that's not how that works anymore. It has to be your own legend. So if you want to copy artifact your own, but when somebody else has their own copy, it's not gonna cancel out yours anymore, Max.
It's
unfortunately, I liked the way that's how that worked. I used to like how you could clone other people's commanders and have both of them die. That was my preference.
Clones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about. But if you could copy artifact this, if a player would begin an extra turn, nope, never mind. You'd have to. They both have to go away. Moving on to extra combat steps. Something that I like is something like Raph and Leo or Seize the Day, where you get like 1 or 2 creatures that are extra attacking, not necessarily the whole crew. A lot of that stuff ends up being like very easy to go infinite combats with.
Is it Sieze? No.
Sleaze?
No. It's
Seize.
That's how I spell it.
The Day.
The Day. Oh, yeah.
Untapped target creature. It gets an additional combat phase. Flashback. I think I like those better, even though they can be. But like just being careful with not going infinite combats.
No, I'm totally
I think
fine
it's
with
kind of important.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with multiple combats. Like normally there isn't an infinite. I would say I don't see that very often. I have seen it.
I did it to you.
That's why you're a cheater.
It's not cheating. It's just trying to tell you the boundaries. So no, do you remember my Narset deck? And that's where I was playing you and somebody else.
Oh.
And but basically, I would attack with Narset, reveal a top 4 or 5 cards, and cast every non-creature, non-land spell for free. And then I get another attack step or another spell and do it again. That was a great game. But you guys basically shuffled up before I was done.
I don't remember it. I don't think it ever happened.
It did happen, but it just much like the Defense of the Heart, kill you guys in poison. You guys just don't remember the lessons I'm trying to teach you.
You try to teach us lessons and then you continue to play them. Like you hate poison and now all you play is poison decks.
That's not true. I don't have a poison deck currently.
You have more poison. You've built more poison decks than I have in the last 5 years.
Just the sheer volume that I build more than you, then yeah, I'm gonna have more.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm just saying.
For you.
I build a lot of decks.
Oh.
Oh, good for you.
I think it means that I don't do as much stuff as you.
You know what I would say, Lowry?
I would just say build a better deck.
You build a lot of them,
That's
but
fair.
you need to build better ones.
Some of them should be better. You're right. You're right.
The funny thing is who said this? I think it was Alex. He was just like, as you guys have been like, building decks and all that, he's like, he was talking about mine. He's like, your decks have become like douchey, like whatever decks, like they're very tuned and whatever. And he's like, Larry has gone like fun, like not fun, but just like more theme. And I was like, I'm theme? What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? It's like, Lowry's more theme, fun, whatever. This things has to happen. And yours are more like, this is how you win. Like,
and he's totally right. You just you're just a pub stomper.
Get the fuck out!
Get the fuck out.
Hey,
you just gotta listen to the people, man.
I don't know. I didn't know that Witherbloom was going to do what Witherbloom did.
You didn't know?
I didn't know until I started building.
You lying sack of poop.
No, when we were reviewing Witherbloom and all those, I was like, this one's good. I like it. Blah, blah, blah. It wasn't until I started building.
And then you just ignored what I said, as in, we need to be careful with this. Wink, wink. It's the best one out of all of them.
What about freaking Miracle? Why didn't you turn that into something good?
There's nothing cool to Miracle. And when I told you I could do this, and you're like, no, you shouldn't do that. When I said, let's blow up everybody's lands and kill everybody's creatures.
Let's segue into
you're
the
like,
next
whoa,
one. Let's
calm down there
Let's
now.
segue into the next topic because, yeah.
Calm down.
Land destruction. All right.
Land denial and destruction.
Lowry wants to do it. He's all for it. Destroy everybody's land. You don't need land to do stuff. You know what's gonna happen.
You don't want me to cross lines, and that's okay.
You know what's gonna happen in 5 minutes, right?
You're gonna have to go pee again.
No. You know it's in 5 minutes, right?
No. Oh, it's your birthday in 5 minutes.
You know we have to do it 5 minutes, right?
No, fuck you.
You knew exactly where I was going with that.
I've had enough beer. I'm perfectly fine. I don't need more.
No, I was gonna say beer. You know where that was going.
Yeah. I'm okay with a beer.
You're okay with a shot of Malort?
No, a beer.
For my birthday?
Nope.
Lowry.
I can end this before your birthday. And your shot.
Everybody's doing it.
Nobody is. Everybody's virgins. Okay, we're moving on. We have an episode here. Land destruction and denial.
Wait, can I just say I like that you're the one because mine is very high percent alcohol. You're the one that's the moving us on. Like normally I'm the one like, okay, we're moving on to the next topic. Like you're right today. You're the all right. We're going on to the next thing. This is where we're going. There is a shot in the future. Oh. Name the movie.
Your O face.
Name the movie.
Oh. Is that your O face?
Yep. Oh.
I don't.
How about this? There's one that I could give it away really easily, but yeah, I'm gonna need you to come in on Saturday.
Office Space.
There you go.
There we go. God, that was a good movie.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
Great movie. Okay. Why is land destruction denial frowned upon in Commander?
I don't have anything
because it makes
there.
games go longer.
And yes.
And people like to play their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is an acceptable no.
Can I add? You can teach people lessons like Lowry taught myself, and you can play a card that will make you realize you should have some basics in your mana base.
I was going to bring that up as an acceptable land destruction card.
Right. I think that one is because
ashes to ashes. Nope, that's not right.
No, that's not right. It's the wave.
No. Wave of Vitriol is not what I did.
Wasn't it Wave of Vitriol?
I know you think it is, but from the ashes is what I actually did.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I swear it was Wave. It was. I don't even remember seeing this one. It's Wave of Vitriol.
Because you were drunk.
No, that's me now.
Currently. Also, you should be in the same state.
They're the same.
Destroy all non-basic lands. For each land destroyed this way, its controller may search his or her library for a basic land card, put it in the battlefield. Each player that does this shuffles. And I think that's acceptable. It's a mass ghost quarter. Wave of Vitriol. 7 mana sorcery. Each player sacrifices all artifacts, enchantments, and non-basic lands he or she controls. For each land sacrifice this way, go get a basic land, put it in play, tap, shuffle.
This is why I think it was this one because
I think they were both in the same deck because I was doing shit.
Right, but the reason why I think it's this one because I was so fucked because you got rid of all my shit. Everything. And
don't play send triplets. Don't steal everybody's cards.
And but to Larry's point, 3 colors or more, no basic lands. It was all utility land, all
because you had to be able to cast other people's spells with different colors.
Yeah, that was before the rule change. Yeah, and that fucked me, and I realized I need to have basic lands, and this is the only reason why basic lands are in my deck.
I'm pretty sure when you said I'm going to play send triplets, I switched to whatever deck had both of these in it. I was like, yeah, we're gonna fuck him.
I gotta say, there is a I forget his name, but there is a content creator that I actually kind of like that's been popping on my algorithms, and it's funny because I'm gonna try to do this justice, and I'm not going to. But it's a guy. He sometimes he does this thing with a puppet. Have you seen that one? Like it's like a puppet.
There's a handful of puppets out there.
But Magic the Gathering person that's doing with the puppet.
Yes, there is.
Okay, but
Is
anyways,
it a red puppet?
no, it's a purple puppet.
Purple puppet, people eaters?
It's Vikings.
No, I don't know.
Okay,
I
anyways,
don't know that one.
So, he sits down at the table. He's like, "All right, everybody, what's everybody playing?" And then like the puppet goes, "I'm playing blah 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 deck," and like he already grabbed his deck out, and he's like, "Oh, okay." And he starts putting it back, and he grabs another. He's like, and then the puppet goes, like, "What? Holy shit!" Oh, Lowry.
Is that Canadian?
Lowry, now you
can't
need a
read that.
shot for your birthday from the down under. Oh, this is our Australian buddy. You got it now, Lowry. Come on, it's my birthday. Oh, it is. It's 12:01. Holy shit! I didn't even catch that.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
This is okay. We have discard after this. Okay.
Okay, but anyways, really quick before we take the shot. So then it's the puppet. He's like, "Oh, why are you changing your deck?" He's like, "Oh, no, I'm not changing my deck. I just you know, like he's like, "Well, but you're changing your deck after I told you what I was playing." He's like, "Oh, no, I just think this one's just a one that I want to play." And so like, and that's you. That's what it is.
Exactly. Yep. Well, it's about knowing what's going on. Like, I need to go get my bottle and take a piss. So, well, I'm gonna stand up now. It's gonna be like a hose unkinking. I'm gonna pee just on my way there.
Wait, Lowry.
I didn't wear my diaper tonight. I'm sorry.
Good for you.
I didn't say drag my penis on the floor. What's going on?
You know, my favorite book by Trails in the Sand by Peter Dragon.
All right. Let's move over. Do you got another one you want to talk about?
No,
Well,
these I have nothing to talk about. Notice you are so excited for. I don't know. When I get to a point of drinking, Mr. Down Under.
Go on.
Okay, you go potty. When I get to a point of drinking, Malort ends up I get excited for, and it's dumb because I hate it, but at the same point I love it. It's like my worst enemy at the same point. Wine when I get home from work. What time is it right now where you're at? In Down Under. You know, that is I want to travel. But there's only a few countries that I really want to go to, and Australia is one of them. And I know it's part of the same area. Is New Zealand is the other area I want to go to. Like that's one of the very few places I want to go. So yeah. Okay, so you're at 12. You're at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Am I getting it right? Doing my military time. 15. Is that what you meant? 15H00. The audio people are gonna love this. They're like, this is awful. It's just Adam talking and drunk talking. This beer, by the way, it was very strong. The first one was really okay, good. I got it right. It was very hard to drink. I don't recommend cinnamon as I like coffee liqueur or coffee beers, but this one was not. The first one I had, which was the 16%er, it was Barrel God Cuvée. That one was actually delicious, but it was a barrel aged imperial stout, so that's why that one was quite strong. I appreciate. Thank you for the Malort shot. Lowry's gonna love it too. Lowry drinking for my birthday. Appreciate that you're taking a Malort shot. The middle finger. Hey, I know where you're sleeping tonight. It's right outside your bedroom, outside the your podcast store right there. Because once you have Malort, you can't go in your wife's room.
Right. It is her room anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So do we gotta take 2 shots?
I mean, it's 15 per, but I mean, that was over.
That's 35. There's probably some
Yeah.
conversion right there.
Yeah, he did do 2, didn't he?
I don't know if we have time for 2.
We could save one for the next episode. But now we don't have one
We
next
could
week.
save them both for the next episode.
I already poured it.
Okay.
I have to take my kids to the dentist in the morning.
At least it's not looking down your gullet.
Yeah, right. Just
Happy
breathing.
birthday,
Thank
Ansel.
you. Thank you.
No,
Thanks.
thanks.
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
It's not
good. Good
It's
for
not
you.
Ansel's birthday. It's my birthday.
Yeah, but he bought it for you.
Oh, he did 50. Fuck. I feel like we have to do it.
I don't
All
even
right.
know what that
Cheers.
conversion. What does
It-
that mean?
35 bucks. That's what it is. Ready? Oh, this is gonna be awful. Ah, fuck you. I mean, thank you. Ugh. Ugh. Well, I don't need a gummy to go to bed tonight because. Oh, there's still my beer left. What are we on next?
Let's take another shot for him.
Doing back to back? I don't know if I've ever
Back to
done.
back.
I don't think I've ever done back to back.
Well, happy birthday. That's not my fault.
Australian dollars are worth more than American dollars.
Apparently, Jesus.
Oh,
I don't know
thank
if
you.
that's how that works.
I know. I was just saying because I'm being a douche. Oh, why did I lick my fingers? That was not a good idea.
That's the worst. Yeah, licking your lips or a drop down your beard. Nope, don't do that.
It's on
Just
my-
let it sit.
it's on my
Wash your face.
fingers. Oh, shit.
You got another one?
I got it poured, but I have my chaser is a 10% alcohol. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Maybe don't talk other people into doing this.
I didn't. I just said it was.
You did.
He did it right
this
at.
is
He did
your
it right
fault.
at midnight. Look what
Maybe you should have been born. Huh?
Oh. Thank you, buddy. Oh
Cheers.
fuck! Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
You don't wait under your nose. Oh.
Nope. That's not good. We need more breaks than that. Oh. We need more breaks than that. That is way too quick.
Ah,
Ugh.
that's awful.
Ugh. 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 I don't know. I was getting like a fighting stance. Yeah.
Like you went to Notre Dame. Just
Yeah. That's your wife.
she didn't. Yeah.
All right. What are we on, Lowry?
How do you feel about Blood Moon?
I love Blood Moon.
Calm down. I'm talking about the card.
But where else are we? Oh, yeah.
period joke.
Yeah, goo. It took me a second. Goo.
Blood
Blood moon. It's not even a blood moon. It's a blood moon. Ooh. All right, blood moon.
Non-basic lands and mountains.
It's a great way.
How do you feel? You said you love it. Oh,
If you're,
how accurate was that statement?
if you're in a monocolor, if you're playing the monocolored deck, yes. That and what's its nuts? The blue one.
Yeah, I didn't write it down, but it's the creature.
No. The blue one that's almost more douchey because you can't even tap it. Can't tap.
Oh, back to basics.
Thank you. Back to basics.
Yeah, that one might be crossing a line for me. Blood Moon, I'm cool with. Because Blood Moon mean you still have the colorless. It's
Right.
it's just that punishment for not running basics.
So you wouldn't play back to basics? I do.
I would have to find a reason.
if you're in a mono blue deck.
I don't know if I would
Here's a
do
good.
that.
Here's a good.
Getting like thick saliva.
I know it's
yeah,
really
and,
gross,
like,
and
yeah.
I'm out of my dark beer, and I cannot open another one of those. So I'm like, what?
Do you got any
I do?
light stuff, and then you
Yeah,
can just throw
I
it
have-
down the drain after?
I have a fucking Coors, so that's gonna be next. Because that's water, like basically
Yeah,
hydrating at
this
that point. We talk about themes, with our decks and stuff like that. Here's my exception to themes, and this could be a whole topic actually. So
So
if
we're
you're
writing down what's the theme? What's the talk?
well, because what I'm saying is like, if you're playing a monocolored deck, you're kind of hindering yourself in that you're only playing one color. Like, it doesn't seem like you're like, oh, well, my commander is one color, but thanks, Ansel. Crikey, you are the best. But you're already hindering yourself by playing a monocolored deck, and so I don't mind. And this is the only time I'll play Blood Moon or Back to the Basics, because it's not like I'm trying to fuck the table over, but I am. But it's almost like I'm taking my disadvantage away, or my disadvantage, and putting it on all you guys to deal with my disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm only playing red, so now I'm giving you a little bit of a disadvantage, because there's also that black one where all
Oh, that's much worse.
it is
Contamination.
Yes, that is. Let me pull it up so people that are watching is a terrible card, but it's brutal. But you know what I'm saying? Like, back to the basic contamination. I shouldn't spell it all out because I could have got it. I got it.
You got it. That a boy.
But whenever a land is tapped for mana, it produces black instead of its normal amount. So like you this is worse because you changed everybody. I fucked you over in that one game where I had it, where it was it's just because but you have to sacrifice a creature or at the beginning of your upkeep, or you sacrifice this. If you're playing enough tokens or whatever, you can just completely stalemate. I don't like this one as much as Blood Moon and Back to Basics, but it almost adds a little level playing field to me when I'm doing a monocolored deck. What do you think?
I think there's a line. I think Back to Basics is that line. Blood Moon is fine. Contamination is not.
We're almost at 3 hours, dude.
Yeah, we're awesome.
Well, I just saw Ansel. He said, I think you have at least another hour left of the stream. And I looked up and I was like, holy shit.
No. But we are going long. Okay, so I do think like just cutting all land off. This isn't very different from an Armageddon other than you can deal with it. It's much more like a Winter Orb. Agreed. I don't use a Winter Orb. Not untapping everybody's lands. Like it's not the kind of game that I want to play. But Blood Moon, it's basically saying, hey, everybody needs to play more basic lands.
Yeah.
That's all this is doing. And I am okay with that as long as like the meta adjusts and knows to adjust. And I'm fine with that.
Back to basics.
Because we have had a Blood Moon come down and fuck us.
Yeah.
Like just cuts us out of the game, and it's like our fault. It was like, man, that is so good against us.
Yeah.
But Back to Basics does take out like the non-basic lands. Like you just don't get that as mana other than the one shot, and it just doesn't untap.
Back to Basics has like interesting swings with it, where if it was worded, how it's worded is non-basic lands don't untap during your controller's untap step. So when you play this, any land that is non-basic does not untap. where it could be more fair. Do you think it'd be more fair if it said if you tap a non-basic land, it does not untap? Because then
Sure.
here's where I was saying like the balance is if you remove back to basics before your turn, your land's untapped. Whereas if it was worded the other way where it said if you tap a non-basic, it stays tapped, it would stay tapped even if this got removed, right? I'm just making up a card that doesn't exist, so never mind. Let's not do something like that.
I mean, you're like, is this going to be better or worse or whatever?
Right.
It just doesn't matter, right?
Wait. 2 Malort shots in and beers.
They haven't even hit us. We're fine. We're just going to be fucked in like a half hour, which the show will do.
Bringing my kids to the fucking dentist, and I'm just.
It's my birthday.
I'm 21 today.
You know what? I think I'm talking myself into. I don't like back to basics because I think it just reduces the amount of mana that you got going on. At least with contamination, if you have some artifacts to like filter, signet, talisman. They're both brutal.
Ansel's,
you guys are killing it.
We're
what are we
hammered,
killing?
and we haven't even had our Malorts hit yet. You fucker. Thank you, fucker.
But I'm cool with Blood Moon, Magus of the Moon. I think Back to Basics is brutal. There is the blue creature that turns all non-basics into islands.
Which
cool
is
with that.
fine. Like you still have the mana. Yeah, I think making it so they don't untap is kind of tough.
Yeah, and I do think that the Winter Orb analogy is apt. And so I don't play those kind of cards that just keep things tapped.
Yeah.
I think they're just a little too brutal. And that's what Back to Basics is. So, good question.
How much more do we have? Do you have
I got a list.
Oh, wait, for land? For this?
Land
for this
destruction,
section?
yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Okay, what do you think about?
All right, Buttercup. I am getting a Coors. Hey, look at that. The mountains are blue.
It's cold. That's picturesque. Okay. Two the same, and I know you're gonna like one, and I know the other one that we just don't play, and I know it's played by a lot of people. Boseiju Who Endures.
What? Why is that on there?
Because it can hit a land.
Yeah, but fucking hey, dude, that's the best fucking land in the fucking game. All right.
But it can hit a land.
But it's
if you hit a land with that, nobody's mad at you, right?
It's
normally you're gonna use that.
Is it BOSE?
No, keep trying.
Kid can't even read.
Wait, I got it. It's down there because I've spelled it out before.
That's not right.
I spelled it before.
You've typed it enough. It's just like, hey, this one. All right. Boseiju Who Endures.
It's the best fucking land in the game.
Who Endures. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land and opponent controls.
It should be in there, and that's why this is the minimum of a $50 card.
It's a good card. It's a very good card.
This channel was insane to...
And so we both agree that this card is fantastic. What do you think about Assassin's Trophy?
It's a terrible card.
It's green-black instant. Destroy anything, and they go get a basic land.
It's so boring. No one played...
Why is this it's the same card?
Because it's a land. The land.
It's just the same card.
It's not practice. Right? It's a land.
You're right. Wow, you're right. I never looked at it like that.
It's my birthday. It's a land.
I was really hoping we'd be done before it was your birthday. Shut down at 11:59. Be like, okay, good night, bye.
It's getting close. Let's go. We got 30 seconds left. We gotta end this session.
Fucking A. Why would you set up a dentist appointment for your children on your birthday.
It was the only day I could do it. We had to
They were like, hey, would you like to bring your children in on your birthday? Because nobody wants to be here on your birthday when you're here.
I told them it was my birthday too. I tell everybody it's my birthday. I did not tell them that. I'm not conceited.
They know it. They have your birthday. It's fine.
I did tell my coworkers, I was just like, yes, I am an adult male that celebrates his birthday and makes a big fucking deal about it. I don't fucking care. Yeah. Anyways.
All right.
Beside you, I love Beside You. If I have green,
But we don't like Assassin's Trophy. So are you going to say that you are a hypocrite?
Why?
Or just a complicated person? They're the same card.
They're not the same card at all. Can you make that a land?
How about
and
similar idea, but
wait.
also lands.
Wait. Most likely, beside you, you're paying one if you're wanting to use the ability.
Yeah, probably.
So I guess
It's
we're not.
better.
We're not.
No, I get it.
I know. I just
It
realized. I was
can't
like,
hit creatures.
we're not debating is it better or whatever, and so I just
I'm
realized
just
that as I'm
saying
saying.
they're both very
It's
good
similar.
cards, but I knew we would have this
Did
because
you-
I agree.
Do you have that? Do you have that in a deck? Not
Ass
beside you.
Trophy? No,
No, yeah, I don't either.
it's a boring card. But beside you who endures, so good,
Yeah, it's so good.
fucking ridiculous.
It's so good. All right, what's another one?
Okay, what do you think about like Ghost Quarter versus Wasteland? Or
I don't play those.
I was on a
I'm-
run of them for a
I
while, and
know.
I am not currently.
I don't play any of those. I know
But
Tad
we're playing
has-
less Cradles.
Yes, but I know, like, I know Tad has those on a lot of his decks, so that's the only time I see them. I don't even remember you using one of those on me before.
Yeah, I don't like
You-
sacrificing lands.
Yeah.
I had them. I just
I don't.
didn't do it.
I guess I don't mind them. The ones I don't like is, here's where I'll have a problem with it, is the ones that don't let the person replace a land.
Oh, so you don't like Wasteland?
Right. Because you do get douche canoes that go, oh, you only have 2 lands. Everybody else is at like 4 or 5. If I remove that one land, that just completely neuters you out of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not somebody that's trying to like have fun with they're just trying to win. It's I guess try hard is what you would say. But
But I don't know if you remembered this because it didn't happen to you, but we were at Bill's from Woodbury when we went out there right before COVID.
Yeah, that was right. Yep.
And he strip locked me. So he was doing strip mine with Crucible of Worlds.
Oh.
And he kept on destroying my land. And it was brutal.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Damn you,
It was his
Bill.
colorless deck, though.
Damn you, Bill. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah.
But
like,
it was, it's a colorless deck. And so you start giving, like, he doesn't have a lot of removal there, especially then, 6 years ago at this point. It was the first time I had ever been strip locked. And I would say I am fine with any individual land removal as long as it's not repetitive.
Right.
So even if you're keeping somebody off of a color, I'm okay with that as long as you can't just continue to do it.
Yeah, I will say that's a very good point. I would strip mine, Wasteland, any of that stuff, as long as you don't have a Crucible Worlds or a way to keep bringing that back. Totally fine with it, because especially if you have Gaia's Cradle people in your group, or the dead one. I'm drunk now. I want to say Lake of the Dead, but that's the other one. Field of Dead. There we go. Or Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin?
Field of Dead.
Field of Dead. Stupid alcohol. Stupid malort. If you're removing somebody from going crazy with stuff, totally fine with that. But if you have a way of recurring it, fuck your face. Sorry, Bill.
Bummed out.
Have fun camping.
Okay, now that I got you wound up, here is. Where is it?
Well, I think you said it here was. You can't find it?
Confounding Conundrum.
Oh, wait.
This is the one that I feel like I wish I played this so much more. How'd you do that?
What?
We need you drunk all the time so you can spell shit.
I can spell confounding.
But you stopped short on conundrum.
I spelled con.
Yeah. All right. Blue colorless enchantment. When at ETBs, you draw a card. And whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player had another land enter this turn, that they return a land they control to its owner's hand. So this feels super fair. It's basically saying, if you're ramping, bring your ramp to your hand, which still is okay. Like, you're still ending up with the land with, like, you know, land drop into.
So it removes basically fetches, right?
Oh, you could just wait a turn and then fetch on somebody else's turn.
Oh.
But yeah, it slows it down.
Yeah, I
or
suppose,
if
yeah.
you're playing a land and doing like 3 visits, you can't do that.
So you're doing it on other people's turns for that. Yeah. No, I'm fine with this one.
Right. This is one that I really like. And it doesn't hold enough of a theme. It's very much a hate card.
Yeah, it is.
And hate cards are really hard.
Well, because
whereas like Blood Moon is actively like, this is gonna always be good.
It's gonna hit. Where this is like, how many people is this actually gonna hit? One player, maybe 2 at max. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
Like, for example, there's multiple decks that I have that aren't, Witherbloom was not based on ramping with land. It's based on Monodorks, like Spider-Man is not based on, like there's so many of my decks that I'm not doing the Kadama's Reach or any of that kind of stuff. So it's more of Monodorks and all that stuff. So that gets hard because it's like, how often do you play this card? Because you might only affect one player.
How many landfall decks are you going against in a night? Like, I think that's a.
I don't think
I wish this card was better.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, it replaces itself.
Yeah.
For 2.
I don't know. And then the last one that I think I have that I've thought about a lot lately, and I just got a foil version from Russ. Shivan Harvest.
Oh, good for you.
I agree. It's a gorgeous card.
It is a good one.
Let me get that. Hold on.
Oh, I do have that one too, buddy.
What do you mean? What do you mean you have it?
I have it in foil.
Yeah. I'm just saying Russ just sent it to me. I just got it in the mail the other day. Like yesterday. That's a gorgeous card.
Oh, good for you.
2 reds, sacrifice a creature, destroy target non-basic land.
Dude, that's
this is
fine.
perfectly fine,
That's
right?
totally fine.
Yeah.
Unless
it borders on almost not good enough.
No, that's good. A goblin deck.
How many times have you played this?
No, it's in my binder, and that's all it's been sitting in.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, man.
Well, what do we have for printings here? 1? Yes.
Just 1.
And the list.
Oh, the list? It's something that I've been eyeing up. I wanted to put this in Muddle, but I always ran out of mana. So I just had to go to
it's
free
great
sack
for
outlets.
those ones where you have tokens that will die at the end of turn or die at the end of combat.
The mobilize
Mm-hmm.
decks that came out in cons last year. I think this would be great in there. And you can't be. I don't think you can be super mad. You're giving up a token, and you're spending mana.
I mean, you're putting in a deck that you're going to take advantage, but that's how Magic is.
Yeah,
it
right.
is. You aren't supposed to be fair,
right?
But you are going for land.
This isn't even borderline. We're okay if somebody's doing this and just machine gunning our land, non-basic lands. We're okay with this.
Unless they have infinite mana, sure, yeah. I'm trying
but
to.
They don't have infinite creatures.
I'm trying to do staple verses, themes here. Can we do those parameters?
I just really like this.
No, it is good. I actually do like this, and it's not. I haven't even thought of it in a deck, but
it seems super fair. Did you talk about? You're like, oh, goblin tokens because there's a goblin on there.
Well, there is a goblin on there.
Seems suggestive.
But it's red. Like, where are you gonna? You're not gonna do dragons.
No,
I'm gonna tap two,
right.
sacrifice a dragon, and then I'm gonna destroy a non-basic.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah. Milk was a bad idea.
Malort was a bad idea.
Yeah, it was.
God damn it.
It's just gonna be the dentist is gonna.
Here,
how do you
I
feel about
think
your
we're gonna
kid's
run
teeth?
into the same problem with this idea, but you want to put it. Thanks.
Yeah, he's a thanks.
He's already
for the
going
afternoon.
to bed, and it's
He's
daytime there.
afternoon.
He's taking a nap. What do you think about the one-sided land wraths like tsunami?
Oh, is that destroy all our islands?
Yeah, I mean that's the only acceptable one if any of them are. It's okay to kill everybody's islands, right?
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
No, that's douchey. I don't.
Yeah. Oh, you're being douchey to the blue player.
No, that's not.
Is that what we're mad about?
No, it's so situational because what if you don't play a game that there is a blue player in the game?
Then you just suck it up and you're fine. It's okay.
It's a dead card.
Yeah, wham, big wham.
I hate those cards.
Yeah,
That's why I hate
when
red.
it's awesome. You destroy the blue player.
I hate red elemental
good.
blast. I hate blue elemental blast. I don't like those cards. They're terrible cards because it's very situational about assuming that everybody's playing whatever. Not everybody, but you know what I'm saying? You have at least one opponent that's playing that color.
No, I don't. Explain it more.
You make an ass out of you and me. I'm glad you're drinking
Assuming?
on my birthday.
I got it. No, my
Cheers.
dad said it all the time.
Cheers, my dude.
Okay, so we don't like tsunami or
No.
any of the other ones.
Tsunami sucks.
Fair.
What do you think about that would go back to wraths? Nope, that works. I was
Wait,
gonna say like
are you thinking Star of Extinction?
no, I was thinking like the ones that like just hit like flyers, like earthquake crap stuff. Like that's fine. Like you got to
It's
fit
fine.
that in a
Yeah.
theme. You got to fit that in what you're doing. Like if you're
Hurricane.
just what else do we have?
We
Is there
have discard left.
Oh, we still have another topic?
We still have one more.
We're over 3 hours. What is happening?
An amazing episode.
We don't have to do an episode next week.
do
Yeah. Just because next week was going to be insane. We were like, honestly, like on air production shit. We were trying to figure out how this is going to work because both of us vacation wise and holiday wise. And then
I was going to be working in Nebraska. And I was going to get back Monday night at 2 a.m.
It was going to be so tough. So we're like, well, if we can make this one last a long time, and then of course we're drinking.
We're not making it. It just is.
It's just how we talk. You guys don't want to play Commander with us because this is it right here. Games go very long.
Discard.
All right, what are we doing with discard?
All right. Why you don't want to play discard is because it makes a shitty game. People can't play their spells because they don't have any cards in hand. So if you can't win quick off of a discard deck, or if you're doing it a whole ton, do something different. Yeah, Croxus sucks. Playing against your deck. It's a terrible thing to do because when it comes into play,
each opponent discards a card. Then each opponent who didn't discard a card, a non-land card this way, loses 3 life. And then it's in fantastic colors, black. I mean, that's all I have to say because red doesn't really do a lot of recursion, but black has a lot of recursion. It's a dumb deck. It's built well, but I don't like playing it because people don't get to play Magic.
It's a crazy deck.
It doesn't win.
I can appreciate it.
It doesn't
first
win.
Couple times.
It doesn't win, but it's stupid.
It doesn't win?
No, it doesn't. No, it really doesn't. Like it whittles everybody down. It kills 2 people, and then it goes 1v1, and then it just doesn't win. But that's not the point. Is like people. Here's the thing. Second tip for people that are listening and watching and whatever.
Everybody went to bed.
Yeah, but no, there's people on. Oh, we just lost 2 people really quick right there. But
good night.
For people that are watching this later or whatever, if you look around the table and everybody else is not having fun, you might need to kill that deck. Like that just might not be a deck that you should be playing with anymore. And this is one of those decks. Like it just, people don't have fun when I play this deck. And I don't even have that much fun. It's not like doing maniacal things where it's just like, ooh, oh, good, I'm doing this. And it's like, I'm making everybody discard down and then 3 life, 3 life, 3 life, 3 life. So it takes a little bit,
Fair.
So yeah.
It just can get some turns where you're just like dealing and or discarding a bunch of cards.
Yeah.
It can get wild. Wild and crazy, guys.
What other discard stuff do you have in there?
I do. Okay. As long as it's not Koza, I do like choices. So something like Capital Punishment.
I was going to put, what about Capital? I was going to say Torment
right so far.
What?
CAPIT.
IT? I was going to say, what about Torment of Hailfire?
Yes. Actually, Torment of Hailfire was also in my wraths. So, but 6 mana sorcery for Capital Punishment. Starting with you, each player votes for death or taxes. Each opponent sacrifices a creature for each death, and each player discards a card for each taxes vote. Like, that is a cool card. You have a choice. It's not something that is repetitive. It's still like, it's just a spell. And it's doing other things.
Oh, this is a great card in more than 4-player games.
I think it's great. It's something that I highly considered in my Silver Quill deck copying. And so, but again, I took it out because of the discard.
Really? I think this one's fair because it's their choice, dude.
It is, but one person can be like, I can discard something. And then on the cop, you're right.
Because it's each player votes for blah, blah, blah. Each opponent
I went a different way with it though as well. I took out all of the everybody sacrifices something. That was like a partial theme, the removal. And now I just don't have any removal. And I make 20 tokens. That's what happens.
Oh,
something else.
Good for you.
We'll see. It's cool. I don't know if I'll ever get there. Totally fine with wheels.
Yeah.
Because you're just refilling the hand and you're probably banking on them, discarding cards, but they still get stuff. That's perfectly fine. One that you really like, Haunt of Hightower.
I do have that in a couple.
It's not even that big of a deal for discard. but whenever it attacks, that player discards a card. And then whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, put a 1/1 counter on a Haunt of Hightower.
Flying lifelink is the big thing there.
Yeah. But like attacking with a 16/16 that's going to get bigger is pretty crazy.
Yeah, this is a good card.
It's just anything that goes to the graveyard, it just gets huge. And so the discard part is such a minor part of the card.
Yeah.
I think that's the part that's important.
Yeah, I would say like that is so minuscule with that with what that card is doing.
And so do we want to talk about Torment of Hailfire?
We can talk about let's end on Torment.
Okay.
Because we're over 3 hours.
Calm down.
This is like end of the year episode.
That's kind of true. Here's no. I'm not done yet.
Oh, you're not done. Sorry.
No, we're still.
What do we got?
Shit. This is okay. You're gonna keep up with this. OSS EOUS stick. That one. I think I really like this card. 2/2 lifelink, Osseous Stick Twister. 2/2 lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, if there are 4 more card types in your graveyard, each opponent may sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. Then Stick Twister deals damage equal to the power to each opponent who didn't sacrifice a permanent or discard a card this way. That's like doing a lot, right? There's a lot of options. So they can sack a creature, a permanent, or discard a card,
right?
Or take life to its power.
But I guess you're gaining life off of that as well.
Oh shit, you're right. I don't think I ever connected that.
Because you got the life link on there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No, dude.
It's just one that I'm okay with. It's happening once per turn.
You have to there's you have to hit the 4 more card types in your graveyard as well. So there's also
NBD.
that.
Come on.
Well, what I'm saying is like, I'm not saying it's a bad card. What I'm saying is like, there's hoops you got to jump through to make this work out.
Yeah.
And then when it works out, it's fantastic, you know?
That's doing a lot. Or making a lot of choices.
Yeah. For 2?
2?
And it's a scarecrow. That
Oh,
we're
that's a good
getting
point too.
more scarecrows, but we didn't get as much as I
We didn't.
was hoping.
We didn't. Another one that I have eyed up, but I am very careful for discard. One that I like, Herald of Anguish.
Nope.
I think it's ALD. It's not like Herald like the name. Like Herald like, oh, anguish is coming.
What is it?
Herald. HARAOLD. No L. O.
What?
No O.
Oh, fuck you.
Herald.
Fuck your O's.
There's no A. There's no O. Sorry. Oh, we're fucked. There we go.
No.
What? How about just do of anguish? That's a word that I know.
Stupid Malort.
There
it
we
is.
go.
It's H-E.
It's a herald.
It's a herald of angle. Harold.
7 mana, 5/5 improvise, flying. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent discards a card. Then you can sack creatures. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn.
This is a lot to come out, so I'm fine with this one.
But the improvise isn't bad. Like, yeah, I mean, it makes it playable.
Yeah.
This is definitely something that I have looked at and wanted to play, but it really doesn't fit much of a theme. Like, black artifacts isn't a big thing.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of its biggest thing. But I think if something's happening at the end of the turn, like everybody discards a card, I don't think that's a big deal because this is very controlled. Like at the end of the turn.
Yep.
No, if somebody's like, let's have it happen twice, you got to work really hard for
this
it.
would be this would be a bad card if it was at the beginning of upkeep. Like the fact that on your end of your end step, the fact that everybody's discarding, this is actually a decent card.
Okay.
What did you want to add on there? You're like thinking about something there.
I was gonna say it's technically a bad card for being a mythic.
Don't go on the rarity part.
Right.
Because the improvised part brings it down a little bit. You know, like you can bring that down.
Do siphon something. I don't remember the second part.
I got
but
a
it's something
spell something with siphon. Isn't it PSY? How do you spell siphon?
SYPHON.
SYPHON.
Go down. Down. It's a black card. Not that one. No.
Well, it's siphon.
No. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. You know what I'm talking about. That one. Siphon Mine.
The mine.
There we go.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
4 mana sorcery. Each other player discards a card. You draw a card for each card discarded this way. Look, that is old school Commander right there.
Yeah.
That was a powerhouse.
Yeah.
15 years ago.
Hey,
and I still
everybody discards, you draw 3.
Still really good.
Never played this card ever.
I almost played it in Silver Quill. Copy it. Everybody discards 2 cards, and then you draw on 6.
I would just say
I just end up
build a
drawing
better
too many
deck.
cards.
I would just say build a better deck.
Right. Wow. Well, okay, now I'm going to put it back in there so that you can suffer.
I would just say build a better deck.
Why are you yelling at yourself? Stop telling yourself to build better decks.
All right, I am good. Let's talk about Torment.
Yeah, I love. This is the longest episode we've ever had. This is
You're
awesome.
fine. No, we're okay.
It's
I don't
my
feel
birthday.
exhausted. Are you
No,
tired?
I'm not. No, I'm not
You
at
need
all.
a break?
Dentist appointment's gonna be fun. Torment of Hailfire. Come on, Torment. All right, fuck it.
We're breaking this up into 2 episodes anyway. We're good.
There we go.
There we
Boom. All right, what do we got with Torment? What do we think?
Repeat the following process X times. Each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent or discards a card.
This is
I think it's kind of coming back into favor with me.
really
Yeah,
why is it coming back into favor with you?
because Silver Quill, and then I can copy it, so I can run it off for 6 or 5, and then still have it be huge.
Were you not in any of the games with Witherbloom when this hit?
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
It was awful.
Yeah, Witherbloom is a terrible deck, and you should feel bad for building it.
You should hate yourself for building Witherbloom.
Because that's being used as a game ender.
It is. That's what.
No, and I'm using it as a.
But that's how
removal
Torment
piece.
should be. It should be a game ender, and not a
no,
cyclonic
no.
rift
Look,
neutralizer.
I'm just trying to
Oh,
make
damn
it
it.
so that it's
Something happened.
miserable,
Can you
not
hear me?
game ending.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me, but I can't hear you.
Just because you can't hear me.
What happened here?
Am I
hang on.
ignoring you?
I don't think the audio kicked out because I can still hear myself. Yeah, I can still see myself talking. But I think because I was getting all comfy and with my positioning.
Pulled your cord out?
All right, what do we got here? Check. Oh, I might be able to hear you now. Can you hear me?
I can kind of hear you
No,
more.
I still can't hear you. What the
You
fuck
can't
is happening?
hear me. What did you do?
All right, my computer is telling me 3 hours and 20 minutes is not all right. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do the turn off of my thingy and I'm going to turn it back on. But I got to make sure it says your microphone has changed.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Drunk troubleshooting stuff is always the best. Ready? Here we
I'm
go.
just happy it went
off.
3.
Now, nope. Now I hear you. Yes?
Do you hear me?
Can you talk?
No? You didn't hear
You
me?
can't hear me. God damn
Oh, no.
it. What happened here?
How about just do our outro?
Thank you guys that are on the live feed. Because you can hear me, right? Give me the thumbs up if you can hear me. You can't
I
hear
can
me?
hear you.
You
yeah,
can hear me.
I can hear
Okay.
you. I thought you
So
were
live
asking
feed can hear
them
me, but I can't hear you.
for a
That's
thumbs up.
means that
It's just the end. We could just end this. Computer gods, let us just
No.
end it.
no. That's there. Fuck. We might have to end it right there. And actually, I
Should we
think,
do
audio
pointing?
wise? Oh wait, Lowry.
Yeah?
Just so we can make this work. You can hear me, but I can't hear you. We're gonna end this. Torment of Hailfire is fine, but we're gonna end this with a clap, and then we're gonna do the end of the episode because I don't want to deal with the 3 hours and 20 minutes of this is the audio. See, the audio's there.
Woo!
I don't have to deal with all that stuff. So I'm gonna press record again. Boop. I'm recording. You're recording. Give me the thumb or the 1, 2, 3 clap.
3, 2, 1, clap.
I could see her hands were off a little bit there. So this is what we're gonna do. We're ending this episode because this is a very long episode. This was 2 episodes. Thank you guys for watching. For those that were watching live, we won't be on next week because this was a very long episode.
These extra words.
But for those that you are listening audio wise, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys the following week.
Thanks for listening.
I don't know. It's weird because I normally hear you. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Sega. End of the guest. There we go.
Love boobs. I'm talking tatas. I love boobs.
right.
I'm bunkers for
It's all
honkers.
right.
I
Love boobs. I have
Thanks
no
for the
idea what's
memories.
happening.
I
love boobs. Happy birthday. Boom.
Hey gang, the best way to support the CommanderSmiths is make sure you slap that like button. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel. Also check out our online store, CommanderSmiths.com, where we have metal tokens, mugs, t-shirts, playmats, and more.